Hello, good afternoon. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. It is Matchday Live. It is the Arsenal women away at Liverpool, the final WSL game of 2024. It's going to be a good one to come and join us, and let's see how we get on. So it is Matchday Live. Of course, the Arsenal women are away at Liverpool. This is a big game. Of course, Chelsea dropped points yesterday. We've got a chance to close that gap by another 2 points. That'll make it 7-point gap. That's doable, that, isn't it, in a new year? That is doable, guys. Come on, it is. So what is the team news then for today's game? Well, this is how the teams line up then. So for Arsenal, in goal, it is Daphne van Domselaar. Back for Emily Fox, Leah Williamson, who's captain today, Steph Catley and Katie McCabe. In midfield, Frida Marnham, Mariona Caldente and Kyra Cooney-Cross. And the front three is Beth Mead, Caitlin Ford and Alessia Russo. So a few changes from the Champions League game in midweek, of course. So on the bench, Manu Zinsberger, Lotta Wubben-Moy, Leah Cadena, Laura Wainwriter, Katarina Cole, Kim Little, Rosa Kafaji, Lena Hurtig, and, of course, Stina Black-Stenius. For Liverpool, then this is how they line up. In goal, it is Tegan Mika. Their back four is Grace Fisk, Jenna Clark, Gemma Bonner, and Jasmine Matthews. In midfield, it's captain Taylor Hines, Fuku Nagano, and Zara Shaw. And in their front three, it's Kerry Holland, Mia Enderby, and Olivia Smith. So there your lines. What do you make of the Arsenal team then? I suppose it's back to the WSL team, isn't it? The team generally that's been playing in the last couple of games. So, yeah, obviously Daphne back in goal, Leah back in the team, Steph as well, and, of course, Beth Mead as well. So, yeah, it's a pretty strong Arsenal team, isn't it? Gret is with us, says, hi there. I probably can't join you during the actual game, but I might pass by at halftime and say hi. Oh, you're saying hi now, my friend. Good to see you. He says, let's hope for a better result for the ladies than the lads at last night. My gut, though, says 2-2. Well, I don't know. Liverpool have got a few injury issues at the minute. We're in great form. We've got momentum. Yes, we had a tough trip in midweek, and that always plays a part, doesn't it? But I think we'll win. Put your score predictions in. I'll say Grat's gone for 2-2. Rajandra Swiver says, hi all. Keep the chat to the women's game. Absolutely, we will. A women's game is much more important. Rajandra says, hit the lights for more goals. Indeed. Angie's with us. How you doing, Ange? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Say good afternoon to everybody. Greg says, big game, Chelsea drop points and City losing. Are they losing? Are they? Okay, we'll check them results in a minute. Yeah, I mean, regardless of, I've been saying this for a while. We can't control other teams' results. If they lose, it's a bonus, really. All we can do is concentrate on our results, get our games won, and see where it takes us. The fact Chelsea dropped points yesterday is great news. Of course it is. And if Man City were to drop points today, yeah, fantastic, even better. But it's going to mean nothing if we don't win today, isn't it? So let's get our game won. And once we've got our game won and we have won, then obviously we can then look at other results and say, yeah, it's been a great weekend for us. But we need to win first, and then we can enjoy other teams dropping points. I never like to enjoy that until we've won our game. But yeah, obviously yesterday I think we were all delighted that Chelsea dropped. They could have lost that game actually. Wow. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? They're not the team. They're not going to win every single game. They're going to drop points, and we've dropped some points already. So we're playing catch up, obviously. But if we keep winning, they might drop points, and who knows? They can easily drop points. We've got to play them again. We can take points off them. They're bound to drop points elsewhere as well. But we can't worry about that. Let's just keep winning our games. Get a win today. That would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? Because Liverpool are a competitive team. We know that. It's never an easy game, and we need to get the 3 points. Absolutely. Joe's with us. Hello, Gooners, he says, let's get 3 points. So, yeah, 2-0 would be great. Yeah, let's be honest, it would. Greg says, we'll win 4-0. We're scoring for fun. And Renee, best manager in the WSL at the moment. Well, at the moment, she is. Absolutely, she is, because she's got the most points. If she wins today, she'll have the most points in the last however many games we've had, 6 or 7, hasn't she had in the WSL? So, yeah, Angie just saying good afternoon to Greg and Joe. Let's have a look. Yeah, Man City are losing 2-1 at Everton, actually. Wow. Man United are drawing 0-0 at Crystal Palace. So, you know, it's yeah, let's get this game won. Let's get this game won. We are, of course, currently third going into this weekend. We sit 10 points behind Chelsea, but we have got this game in hand today, so we can close that gap to 7. It's still 7 points, but I think 7 points is doable. It's only sort of two other games, and then us beating them closes that gap, doesn't it? This, of course, is a new stadium for the Liverpool women. They did, of course, used to play at Tranmere's ground, didn't they, Prenton Park? But now they're playing at St Helens, a stadium in St Helens. I don't know if it's the rugby stadium, is it, for St Helens, or if it's a purpose-built football stadium. I'm not too sure about it, but I think it's called the Totally Wicked Stadium, which is actually a fantastic name for a stadium, isn't it? I know it's to do with sponsorship, but it's a great name nonetheless, isn't it? Regina says, where is the game being screened? It isn't on YouTube, actually. It is on Sky Sports. It's on Sky. So, yeah, that's where it's being streamed today. It isn't on YouTube. The thing with the YouTube is the YouTube, if you like in the past, the FA Player used to have the games that wasn't the live TV games. Now the WSL YouTube channel has them games, and obviously the games that are on Sky and BBC are on Sky and BBC. They're not on YouTube as well. It's all due to, you know, copyright and stuff like that issues, isn't it? But yeah, it's on Sky today, this particular one. So yeah, that's where you'll find it. Not sure where else in the world it is. Obviously, I know, Redandra, you're in the UK, so you haven't got a problem. But if you're watching elsewhere in the world, I'm not really too sure. One thing Gunnar says Everton win. Have they won though? They were winning 2-1. Is it finished? Is it? Because that'd be good if Man City have lost. Chelsea drew this weekend. We have to win. We have to win. I believe we're playing in the blue kit as well, which I really like. I've got to be honest. I really like that blue kit. I don't like the black one at all, but I like that blue one. So if we're wearing that, I'll be more than happy. And I did like the home kit we wore the other night with the red shorts. We need to bring that red shorts in on a more regular basis, because that kit was absolutely amazing. So we got a good win in it as well, which helps, doesn't it? I suppose. So yeah, let's get the red shorts for the home kit, and let's keep this blue one for all the away games because it's great. But let's not make excuses about kit. We had our problems with socks and what have you last season, didn't we? We lost that game at Chelsea when we had the wrong socks. So we're not going to look for excuses. We're not going to blame the kit, are we? Or we're not going to say it's because of the kit that we've won. It's because of our world that we're playing. Now, you know, we said this on the show on Friday that, you know, if we win today and we beat Bayern Munich on Wednesday, surely Renee's got to be given a job. She's got to be, hasn't she? If we win these next 2 games, we'd have won the Champions League group. We'll be, you know, in the top 3 in the WSL after the start we'd had. Come on, they've got to give her a job, haven't they? Surely. If we do win these next, even if we don't win these next 2 games, you'd imagine the decision's going to have to be made in this Christmas break, one way or the other. And I think that we need to end the speculation now. So what they've got to do is they've got to say, right, give Renee the job either till the end of the season, give her a slightly long. I'd give her 18 months if it was me, or say get the new manager in. They've got to make one of those decisions. They've got to do it during this Christmas break, one way or the other. They've got to make a decision, the club. Whether they will or not, I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, the teams are coming out here at St Helens, and it is Arsenal wearing, of course, the blue kit, which we do love. Liverpool, of course, being red. And why wouldn't they? They're at home, and that's famous kit, isn't it? Regenda says, agree, Renee should be given to. Yeah, it should be. I think it should be. I would prefer an 18-month contract, personally. So she's got the rest of this season, all of next season, and then we can reassess it then. But she deserves that opportunity, absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, but let's see what happens. The club don't seem to be good at making big decisions quickly, do they? So I'm not sure, you know, if Jonas hadn't resigned, he'd probably still be manager now. So, you know, this is how slow the club are to react to things and do make these decisions. So, you know, let's hope that they do the right thing in this break that's coming up. But let's win these 2 games first, and then Renee's got. Then there's no argument, is there? If we win these next 2 games, she's got to get the job, whether it's on a fairly short-term contract or whatever they're going to do. It's got to be done. Agnes says, where can I see the game? It's on Sky in the UK. I don't know where you are in the world. I'm not sure where you can watch it, but it's on Sky. But stay with us anyway, because we'll keep you updated with everything that is happening. Greg says, Renee should get the job. She's proved herself. All this rubbish hasn't played a big team. In that case, Chelsea and City should change their manager. Well, no, I think the difference. Well, Chelsea, a manager, has got a great record anyway, so I don't think you can question her. Man City manager over the few years has obviously won big games, and I don't really think that's an excuse or a reason. Absolutely not. You can play who we've played. We've won pretty much every game apart from one draw. So, this is a test again. You see, there's no easy games anymore. Anyway, I don't like all this. Oh well, we haven't played. There's only really one. I think there's only one team in the WSL where we start as underdogs every time we play them, and that's Chelsea. And even then, I wouldn't say we're massive underdogs in that game. All the other games, we're probably expected to win. We're expected to win most games that we play, whoever the manager is. So I agree with you, Greg. I don't go along with what we haven't played anyone yet. We've played 10 games, whatever she said, 9 games. Is it 10 games? That's a lot of games to against all different teams. And look at the performances. And it's not even just the results; it's the performances that I've really liked. The way that we've played, and I think that's key, isn't it? That we're playing with freedom. We're playing free-flowing football. We're scoring lots of goals. We're defensively solid now, much more solid than we were previously, and it's a much more fun place to be, doesn't it? The girls look happy. It's much more fun to watch. We're enjoying it more, and to me, that all the important things. The fact that the results have gone well as well is extra on top of that as well, isn't it? And suddenly now you look at us and you think, is there a better team than us currently playing? No. Is that down to the manager? Of course, manager affects performance and results. So yeah, it doesn't matter who we play. We just winning the games. We're not going to win every single game between now and the end of the season, I'm sure. But anyway, Greg says, if she was a man, she'd be given a job by now. I mean, that's an interesting point, actually, Greg. That is an interesting point. I don't know whether or not I necessarily agree with that. But there's certainly an argument to be had. Why are they taking so long with the results that we've had? Why? What are they waiting for? I said this the other night. I really don't know what we're waiting for. Just get the decision made. What more can she do? I say if she wins these next 2 games, if she doesn't get the job, I'm going to go on strike. Anyway, we're going to kick off here. Arsenal, I say, in the blue kit. We're attacking the goal to our right in this first half. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Massive, massive game. Let's get this game won, girls. Come on, let's do it. We need a win, and we need to get those 3 points on the ball. We are off and underway. And Arsenal in possession straight away. Leah Williamson plays it up this near side. Emily Fox back in the team, of course. Missed that game in the Champions League. Leah Williamson as well. A few players were rested in that game, which was the right decision, I think, wasn't it? They've all played a lot of football recently. Frida Marnham plays that ball into Kyra Cooney-Cross. And now Frida Marnham can get it back on this near side. Plays the ball towards the edge of the area. It's cleared away, though, by Liverpool. And they pick up possession for the first time. And then there's a foul by Frida Marnham. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. They're in a poor run of form at the moment. They've got a few players missing, Liverpool. Is this a good time to be playing them? Yeah, I believe it is. But that means nothing unless we win the game. We've just got to go out and do our job, play the way that we have been, and I'm sure we will win. Emily Fox now gets the ball. She pings it there to Kyra Cooney-Cross, who did well actually to bring that under control. And then the ball goes back to Steph Catley in great form, of course, playing at centre-back. Now it's with Mariona Caldente, smooth running through the midfield, plays out to that far side. Beth Mead playing on the left, actually, which is unusual, isn't it? Anyway, Emily Fox now on the right-hand side finds Caitlin Ford. Caitlin Ford pings a ball in there and cleared away again by Liverpool. This is a bright start from Arsenal. Caitlin Ford again. Lovely 1-2 with Frida Marnham. Can Caitlin get there? No, she can't quite. It's run out of play for a goal kick. Looks quite a nice stadium, doesn't it? I think it might well be the rugby stadium. If anybody knows, please drop it in the comments. Because it does look a bit like a rugby stadium, doesn't it? But it looks quite decent. I've never been there. I've been to the Liverpool women's previous ground at Tranmere. I've not been to this one. I know this is the first season they've been playing here. It does look quite nice. It looks ideal for women's football, actually. There's obviously terraces behind the goal which aren't being used, but there are seats obviously along the side, which is where all the fans are. There's a big contingent of Arsenal fans, of course, as always. Wherever we play, we bring the fans in force, don't we? And that's a big advantage as well, especially in women's football where, some of the home crowds aren't big. So Arsenal take over the ground, don't we, with our fans? It's been brilliant. Anyway, Daphne Van Domslaar goes long towards the centre circle. Leslie Russo competes for that header and Arsenal do pick up the ball. Russo picks it up again, drops very deep to get it, as she tends to do. But Liverpool have actually won that header over on that far side. And they're trying to come forward for the first time. A ball, low ball in towards the penalty area. Well cut out though by Kyra Cooney cross. And Arsenal looking very confident in his early stages. It's almost like an arrogance to our play so far. Not in a bad way, but in a really confident way. We look as though we're totally in the groove. And of course, recent results and recent performances are why. You know, it's obvious, isn't it? So, and this is good to see because, you know, you get the feeling, don't you, that the girls believe they're going to win every single game at the moment. Us as fans watching it, we believe we're going to win every game at the moment because of how well we're playing. And you do feel today, if we can get a reasonably early goal, I can't see us having too many problems. But it is making that breakthrough, isn't it? That's always, in any game of football, the first goal is always important, isn't it? And, you know, the earlier you can get that first goal, settles you down, you can go on and have a really dominant performance. The longer it stays at 0-0, or worst case scenario, you go behind, then it's a massive, massive big job then, isn't it? And it makes life so much harder. But it's been a confident start from Arsenal. We are pinging the ball around for fun here. Leah Williamson back in great form, isn't she? Let's be honest. She's been brilliant the last few games that she's played. And she's had her struggles this season. Obviously, coming back from an injury, she's found it difficult to get her flow back. But she's definitely back in form again, Leah Williamson. And that is great to see. Such a great player and such a great Arsenal fan as well. It's great to when you've got a player like that playing for the team. Anyway, Katie McCabe over on that far side. Dinks a ball across, looking for Caitlin Ford in a little bit of space on the edge of the area. She's got a great goal here last season, but she's not going to get a goal with that shot. Goes high and wide. I think she may well have been offside anyway. But a great switch there from Katie McCabe. Was Caitlin offside? I don't think she was. I mean, Leslie Russo was offside, but she never got the ball. But anyway, she fired over the top. The flag went up. It wasn't her that was offside. Sorry, Lionel, you got that wrong. Going for Life says, come on, you go to girls. The girls doing better than the men. Well, they are, exactly. Of course they are. Much more exciting to watch as well, isn't it? Much more enjoyable. Anyway, Liverpool now in possession inside their own half, goes long up this near side, but Leah Williamson wins that header. Liverpool do win the second ball, but Steph Catley's there. How well is Steph Catley playing at centre-back, by the way? Wow, incredible. I never thought she was a centre back, Steph Catley. I know she's played there before. You thought, well, no, she's a left back. She's a great left back. But how well has she played at centre back? Her and Leah Williamson's partnership there has been brilliant. When you think Lotta is our player of the year from last season, can't get in the team because of how well Steph Catley's playing. Brilliant. And I think having a left foot and a right foot centre backs is actually a good balance, and it's working really well. We just conceded a free kick here, but I think it was 2 fouls there. Mariona with the second one. And I'm not sure who conceded the first one. It might have been Caitlin Ford. Anyway, I think there was 2 fouls and all of that. Because Caitlin Ford initially lost the ball and she dived in a little bit. I think that's a foul. And then Mariona's was definitely a foul. And Liverpool should have maybe got 2 free kicks there, but they're only going to get 1. Although Mariona did get the ball there, actually. Although the follow-through did catch the Liverpool player who's got her thigh heavily strapped already. So I don't think she's at 100% fit, is she? Anyway, it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. That is the end result of all of that. And Arsenal got a little bit defending to do. We played 6 minutes here in St Helens, a totally wicked stadium, and it's been a totally wicked game so far. But it is still 0-0. But Liverpool took that free kick short, and they didn't actually get the ball into the box when they had the chance to, but they will now. It's a decent cross as well, but good defending there actually from Katie McCabe. She was just far too strong, just basically shuffled the Liverpool player out of the way there without too many problems at all. And I mean, it's not a foul, it's just a good strong challenge, isn't it? It's what you want to see, don't you? Great stuff there from Katie McCabe, really strong defending from her. Well, in fact, she may have actually collided with her own player as well in the mix of all of that. In fact, it was her own player, actually. It was her own player that she collided with. It was Bonner, the defender, Gemma Bonner. And it was her own player that she collided with. So it wasn't a foul, definitely not a penalty. And it is a goal kick to Arsenal, which Leah Williamson's going to take. Just touches it short to Daphne Van Domselaar, and then she'll go long. All in yellow today, the Arsenal goalkeeper, for those who care about such things. And Arsenal now looking to bring the ball forward. Emily Fox finds Caitlin Ford on this near side. Lovely play from her. Is that not a foul? But anyway, Arsenal in possession. Frida Marnham in great goal-scoring form. Pings it to Mariona. This is a good move from Arsenal over on that far side. Katie McCabe threads the ball through here to Beth Mead. Can she get the cross in? No, she can't. Good defending, actually, by Liverpool on that particular occasion. That was a good switch of play again from Arsenal, but it was good defending there. It was Jenna Clark who stopped Beth Mead getting around. That was good defensive play. But again, Arsenal looking good. The passing's good. The movement's good. Everything's just breaking down at the minute, just inside the penalty area. But it's been a decent start from Arsenal. Looking at this potential penalty again. I don't know. She looked like Katie McKay pushed Olivia Smith actually, and then Olivia Smith kind of collided with Gemma Bonner, who's gone down. But anyway, Matt Beard won't be very happy, will he? But then he never looks happy, does he, Matt Beard? To be fair, but he's a very good coach. There's no doubt about that. He's won, of course, some WSL titles at Liverpool, hasn't he? In his time, of course, he did go to West Ham. Remember the documentary they did on West Ham when he was a manager? That was really entertaining stuff, wasn't it? And I think it gave everyone a good insight into women's football, actually, which at the time was nowhere near as popular as it is now. And it would be worth them doing a similar documentary again, wouldn't it? With maybe a different club. I wouldn't necessarily want it to be Arsenal, particularly, or Chelsea or Man City. It'd be nice to see how some of the smaller clubs are run in the WSL, wouldn't it? Someone like maybe a Brighton or a club like that. Anyway, we've got a chance here. Leslie Russo's in his sheet hard. The flag's up for offside. Oh, that looked a tight one, Lionel. It looked a tight one. I'd like to see that again. It was a nice play again from Arsenal. She's not offside again. Look, surely she's onside there. I think she just stepped back. Oh, that was tight, actually. She would have been one-on-one with goal there, Leslie Russo. The form she's in at the minute, you would have imagined that net to have been bulging with that one. But anyway, the flag went up. And Caitlin Falls had a good battle here on this near side, but the throw is going to go to Liverpool. Now, that was a tight offside, that, wasn't it? Wow. And it's a throw to Liverpool. It's going to be Taylor Hines, the captain, to take it. Throws it long up that line, but Emily Fox is there. And Caitlin Ford picks up possession. She's so strong, isn't she? With a defender on her back, she can just hold them off and keep possession. Ball's now back with goalkeeper Daphne Van Domselaar. There's no question that she's now the number one. And rightly so. She's been brilliant since she's come in. But then I knew she'd be brilliant when, I don't get many things right, but I got it right about Daphne, didn't I, 2 years ago when I said I wanted Arsenal to sign her. And I'm glad they actually finally listen to me. They don't listen to me about much else, but I'm glad they listen to me on that one. And if they listen to me about Renee, they'll give her the job as well. But we shall see. Anna says there, is it only on Sky? I think it's only on Sky as far as I know. When Sky have got the game, it'll only be on Sky because they pay all the money that they pay to mean they've got exclusive rights to the certain game. So, yeah, it is only on Sky. But stay with us if you can't watch it. We will keep you entertained and updated. 10 minutes has gone and it's still 0-0, but Arsenal started reasonably well. Greg says, Russo scores today. It'll be 5 games on the trot. Well, yeah, she's in great form at the minute. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, Liverpool got a free kick. Again, they play it short and square rather than putting it straight into the box. Is this a new set-piece tactic that no one knows about except for Liverpool? Anyway, the ball's over on that far side. The cross does come in. It's headed away by Leslie Russo, actually, but comes to the edge of the box, and that was an ambitious shot there. Just hit an Arsenal player. It's got out for a throw though to Liverpool on the near side. Anna says, are they playing good? Yeah, they're playing pretty well so far. I mean, not an awful lot's has happened yet. I mean, it's been quite a tight game, but we've been the better team in terms of passing. We haven't really created anything yet, but neither have Liverpool. We've definitely been the better team. We look confident anyway. Colin says, afternoon, Rich, 0-0. Hasn't Leslie scored yet? No, not yet. No, she hasn't scored yet. It's only a matter of time, though, isn't it? I think that's pretty much where we are at the minute with Arsenal women. Leslie Russo will score at some stage in the game. We tend to know that. We're just waiting for that moment to come. I say it would be, as Greg said, they had a 5th game in a row in which she would have scored. Anyway, Liverpool having a good little spell here on this near side. Cross comes in. It's quite a deep one. And that's a good header there from Katie McKay. Falling into the box, and there's a shot for Liverpool. It was Olivia Smith from about 12 yards there. Fired it over the top. Wow, that was a big chance for Liverpool, actually. Arsenal couldn't quite clear their lines. It was a decent cross in the first place, and it fell nicely there to Olivia Smith. But good defensive play, actually, from Steph Catley. Put her under pressure, forced her to take the shot maybe just a fraction earlier than she would have wanted to. And it went just wide of the post. But that was a dangerous moment there for Liverpool. And Arsenal just on the back foot, just slightly after a bright start. But it's a goal kick. And again, Leah Williams was going to take it. No doubt she'll just play the weird little short goal kicks that you never ever used to see. Oh, she doesn't actually. She plays it forward. And now Arsenal, Kyra Cooney cross. Oh, this is slick play from Arsenal. Mariona gives it back to Frida Minor. Actually, the pass lacked enough power. And Liverpool picks out. And now Katie McCabe's conceded a free kick. She's pleading her innocence there. But I think it was a free kick. But it shouldn't be a yellow card. It won't be. But I think it was a foul, Katie. I'm sorry. I think it was a foul. You can plead your innocence all you like. It was a foul. And it's another free kick to Liverpool. Are they going to put this one straight into the box? I mean, it is just about, well, it's pretty much on halfway line, actually. Are they going to actually pump this forward, or are they going to play it short again, as they've done with the other 2 free kicks that they've got so far in this game? Let's see what the plan is for this one. I'll tell you, what time do you call this? What time do you call this? What have we played in the game? We played for 14 minutes nearly. Yeah, that free kick for Liverpool didn't work too well, did it? And the goalkeeper, Tegan Meek, has had to come a long way to clear that away. Also, there's a space here for Liverpool on this near side, but the cross is straight into the arms of Daphne Van Domselaar. It was Jasmine Matthews, with that cross from this near side. And Arsenal almost actually got a breakaway from the Liverpool free kick. And then suddenly the ball was pumped back up this near side. It was a little mistake there by Emily Fox. Not quite sure what she was doing, actually. And in the end, the cross went into the arms of goalkeeper Daphne Van Domselaar. Terry says, 2 med Arteta if we don't win today, 2 med Renee. No 2 meds to anyone today. Certainly not Renee. Anyway, absolutely not. Herman's with us. Good morning. It's good afternoon here from Toronto. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. We still believe Herman is our oldest viewer on the channel, unless you know differently. If you're older than Herman, please let us know, because Herman, I believe, is our oldest listener, our oldest viewer, watcher, or listener, whatever, however you want to look at it. Craig says, afternoon, so it's a slow game, 15 minutes and we haven't scored. No, we haven't scored, and it is nearly 15 minutes, yeah. We've not really had a shot a goal yet either, actually. Well, I thought we're playing some nice, neat and tidy football, but it's not leading to anywhere at the moment, but I'm pretty confident it will. Kyra Cooney cross now. It's about time she scored, isn't it, actually? Miss Pinkzot says, morning chat from CA. Where's CA? You have to let us know where CA is. I'm sure you've told us before. Is that Canada? It is, isn't it? Terry says, old woman got me to pick her up from the shops. No, I'm sorry, that's not a good enough excuse. Not a good enough excuse, my friend. It's just not. Little comments with us afternoon. How are you doing? Herman says he's 90. You see, so if you're older than Herman, who's 90, then you're going to get the prize for oldest viewer, because Herman's had that for quite some time. So can he be beaten? Anyone out there can beat Herman's 90 years? Fantastic. And he's still with us, joining in the show. That's what we like to see, doesn't it? So don't let age be a barrier to joining in with us. We don't care if you're 5 years old or 95, but if you're more than 90, then you're going to win the oldest listener. Anyway, Beth Mead's over on that far side for Arsenal. It's just going to be our first big moment in this game. Beth Mead gets to the byline. Can she pull the ball back? She does, but nobody's there attacking it. And Liverpool clear it away. It's been Canada. Yeah, I thought it was Canada. Yeah, I remember you saying before. We've got quite a few viewers from Canada, actually. We're quite popular in Canada for some reason. I don't know why, but it's good to see you all. And Sweden as well, of course. Lately, we've had a few Swedish listeners joining us, which is great, isn't it? And we look forward to everybody's welcome here anyway, wherever you're from, doesn't matter. Anyway, Leah Williams has got the ball at the moment. It's not a great ball, actually, and Liverpool can clear it away. And it's been a little bit frustrating now. It's starting to get a little bit frustrating. It's a bright start. We look really confident, and suddenly we're struggling to make this breakthrough. Greg says, good on you, mate. 24 years older than me. Wow. 24 years, a long way to go yet. But yeah, you'll have a long way to catch up to Herman's to be the oldest listener in the chat on the channel. Now, Emily Fox now is getting forward on this near side. I think that went out. I think it went out. The shot comes in from Frida Marnham, but the ball had gone out. It looked like it had. And Frida Marnham's lashed it over the bar. She's in great goal scoring form as well. Everyone's talking about Leslie Russo's goals, and of course we would be. But Frida Marnham's been popping up regularly this season with important goals, hasn't she, in important moments. So let's not forget about her either. Anna says 2-0 to Arsenal. I think, yeah, 2-0 would be great, wouldn't it? Royston says, reminded me of the men's game. No, it's not. Don't even say that. You think we can suffer 2 of them games in one weekend? Anyway, Arsenal echo forward. Leslie Russo inside the box, gets a turn away. The angle's tight, pulls it back. Is this going to be the goal? No, it isn't. Freedom Runner couldn't quite go on the end of it, but Arsenal now starting to click in that final third. And we've won a throw now on this near side. Terry says, we definitely have to win it today. City and Chelsea results have got our way. Please don't do an Arsenal men's team and cock it up. Well, no, I'm obviously not. They're not going to. Definitely not going to. Herman says, I'm trying to shut down iPhone, but app AI is too intelligent. Well, that's what they're for, my friend. The AI intelligence is that's what it's for. To help you out. But if it's not helping you, then that's not really good, is it? Mariona now from deep plays the ball up his near side to Emily Fox. Arsenal now looking a lot more dangerous coming forward. Caitlin Ford on this near side. Arsenal's right. Puts a cross. And it's not a bad cross. No Arsenal player attacking it, though. It falls to the edge of the box. Kyra pings it out to that far side. Katie McKay puts it back in again. Again, there's no one there. But it is going to be a corner to Arsenal. Taylor Hines put that one behind. And Arsenal got their first corner of the game. Where's Nikola Jovic when you need him, eh? Let's see what Arsenal make of this corner, shall we? Let's see. We've played 18, nearly 19 minutes here at the Totally Wicked Stadium, it's called. And it is totally wicked. It's a totally wicked place to be. And Arsenal got their first corner. Katie McCabe's come across to this near side. It's going to be an in-swinger with that left foot. She's pointing out something to the linesman. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Anyway, Beth Mead's gone for a short one. So let's see if she gets the short ball or whether she's just going to whack this straight. It looks like she's going to put it straight into the box. She just moves a water bottle out of her way. Katie McCabe's going to put this in. Oh, it's low into the near post. It goes all the way across. It's cleared away. It's not. It's put in. And guess who the goal scorer is? It is Leslie Russo. Of course it's Leslie Russo. Who else would it be? It's her 5th goal game in a row that she has scored in. And she was on hand again. The corner was only half cleared. Leslie's fired it in. So, of course, that can only mean one thing. It wasn't actually the best corner. It was cleared away briefly there, almost on the goal line, actually, from Gemma Bonner. And from 6 yards out, Leslie Russo's there to fire it into the net. But the corner seemed to go all the way through. It was cleared away, and then Leslie Russo's there to fire it in. Ange B says, Russo, and Miss Pink Socks, Russo. Royston says, goal. Terry says, get in there, Russo. Greg says, go on, Russo. 10th so far this season. And Matt B is looking at the video replay on his iPad. Not very happy, is he? Herman says they should make a statue for Queen Leslie Russo. Well, yeah, maybe they will. And AJ Mighty's gone Russo. Anna says, we've got Leslie Russo. We have got Leslie Russo, and she's back in the goals, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal. And that was what we needed. 19 minutes was on the clock when we scored. And that's quite an early goal, isn't it? It should settle us down now. We just started to show a little bit more determination in that final third, didn't we? In the maybe 4 or 5 minutes before that goal, you could sense something was going to happen. Our first corner, and it brings that first goal. And now we are going to push on and try and get more. Mariona now, a little bit of space, plays the ball in behind. Oh, she's overcooked that. And that was a shame because Leslie Russo made a good run there. And if that ball had maybe just been a little bit better from Mariona, we don't normally criticise her passing, but we had to on that occasion. The ball was overhit, and it wouldn't give Leslie Russo the chance to get another goal already. Wow, what a season she's having. Terry says, if Renee don't get the sack now, the girl should down tools. No, we can't sack Renee. Definitely not. Anyway, Arsenal now look to be in control of this game. Let's get the second goal, though, just to really settle us down even more. Greg says she's finally become the striker we knew she could be great for us in England. Yeah, I mean, I always felt that particularly last season, I suppose, when she played for Arsenal, she never looked like she was going to score anywhere near as many goals as for England. Every time she plays for England, you felt she was going to score. But with Arsenal, you never really got that impression with her. I always felt that, she was doing well in terms of her all-round play, but she never looked like she was going to score. But now she's doing it. Oh, that's almost a great ball from Beth Mead to put Caitlin Ford in. But the ball's gone back to the goalkeeper. Collins says, 2 in Norway. This is a match for Leslie's hat-trick. He's got to come. Well, she got 2 against Aston Villa as well, didn't she? A little cover says 5 in a row. Indeed, 5 games in a row. And Ange says, Renee's our girl. Well, yeah, she certainly seems to be, and I'm not going to argue with that at all. I've been saying now for the last week or a couple of weeks that they've got to give her a job oh, that's a poor bit of play there from Caitlin Ford, actually giving the ball away in midfield, and Liverpool now will try to come forward. They've had 1 or 2 bright moments already in this game. They certainly won't feel they're out of it at 1-0 down, but they need to have a better cross than that, though, because Emily Fox is easily going to head that one away, and Caitlin Ford's going to pick up this loose ball. Greg says all down to Kelly Smith. I don't think it's all down to Kelly Smith. I think Kelly Smith's playing a big part in it, absolutely. But it's down to the hard work of Leslie as well, isn't it? And the quality that she's got, obviously. Candice says, patiently waiting for Leslie hat-trick. I have a feeling I might get it today. Well, you might do. You might well do. Anyway, Beth Mead over on that far side. Leslie's making her way into the box, but Beth Mead's going to have a run at this herself. Goes around the outside, puts the ball in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It was a good ball. And it was Leslie couldn't quite get there on the end of that one. It's cleared away. And that was good play again from Beth Mead. Was given a rest, of course, in Norway, along with 2 or 3 others. Keep the team fresh. That's what you need to do. You've got to manage your squad properly, haven't you? Give players minutes. Rest them when you need to. Use your squad, as we did the other night. And then when it comes to games like this, they'll be a lot fresher and firing and ready to go. Anyway, Leslie Russo plays it square here to Emily Fox. She's got Caitlin Ford outside her, but turns back instead. Gives it back to Kyra. And now it's back with Emily Fox again. Good movement from Arsenal ahead. And now it is Frida Marnham. And Caitlin Ford gets it back to Frida Marnham. And Arsenal just pinging it around on this near side. Falls back now to Leah Williamson. And she won't panic, will she? That's a good ball. And it's a nice little flick, actually. But Liverpool managed to pick the ball back. It was Frida Marnham with a little flick there. But the ball's now gone back to the goalkeeper, Tegan Mika. And it is Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. Leslie Russo with the goal, of course. As always, we just know. I said she was going to score in this game, and it's another game. Anyway, coming forward again. Caitlin Ford drills across in. Again, it's Leslie Russo. Was she caught? She was caught. It's a penalty to Arsenal. The Liverpool defender is claiming a dive. I don't think it was. I think she did catch her there. It was Gemma Bonner, and Leslie Russo has scored a goal, and now she's won a penalty. But who's going to take it is going to be quite interesting, because it might well be Leslie Russo herself. She got the ball first. That's clearly a foul. She's put her foot across. Leslie just got her foot in front there. That's clearly a penalty. No doubt about it. AJ says, penalty indeed. Miss Pink Sock says, penalty kick. Yep. Colin says, if Leslie gets 2 and I'd have taken off, I'll be crying in my beard tonight. Yeah, she looks like she might well take this penalty, actually, that she's just won 25 minutes on the clock. And I don't think there's much doubt it was a penalty. Looks like it might be Mariona Caldente, actually, to take it, and not Leslie Russo. She did score, of course, at West Ham from the penalty spot, Mariona Caldente. So it's not like she doesn't have history of scoring penalties. The referee there just telling the Liverpool goalkeeper, Tegan Mika, to stay on the line. But it's going to be Mariona Caldente looking for a second WSL goal. Be the second one from the penalty spot as well, if she can put this one in for Arsenal. Big moment in this game. You do feel at 2-0. This game may well be done and dusted already for Arsenal. We're not even played half an hour yet. And it is going to be Mariona Caldente from the spot. Can she finish it off? Puts it in the... Oh, she's hit the post. Oh, the keeper went the wrong way. She's hit the post. Oh, that's a terrible miss, really. I mean, she was unlucky, but really you've got to be scoring that, making it 2-0. And the goalkeeper didn't save it. It's going to be a corner now, though, but wow, that was quite incredible, that. She sent the keeper the wrong way and it's hit the post. It looked like it was a good penalty right into that corner, but it wasn't quite in the corner, was it? And it's hit the post and come straight back out, and Liverpool scrambled it clear. And Mariota can't believe it there. Big chance to make it 2-0. And says off the post indeed. AJ says post. Oh my God. It was indeed off the post. Terry says, Russo, so more effective playing in the middle rather than drifting out wide. We already have the wingers to do that job. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we've got a corner now. We did score from our last corner. Are we going to make up for this penalty miss with a goal anyway? The corner comes in from Beth Mead, but it's headed away at the near post. by the Liverpool defence, although Arsenal won the ball back again. This is great play from Arsenal. It was Katie McCabe again. Arsenal are really looking to force home this advantage, but the big chance to make it 2-0 has gone. Mariona Caldente's penalty came back off the post. Well, like it got into the keeper the wrong way, like it was just going to nestle into that corner, but she just got it wrong, and she'll be very disappointed with that, because that was a big opportunity to make it 2-0, and you do feel at 2-0 the game's done. You do feel if it's 2-0. Miss Pixel says Mario is livid. She is livid, and you know, I mean, it was quite unfortunate. She went for the right to put it right into the corner. She didn't maybe need to go that far to the corner in the end, as it turned out, because the keeper dived the wrong way anyway. But anyway, Joe says Arsenal look tired. I'm not sure if we look tired really. I mean, we had a tough midweek game, of course, but I think we're playing pretty well. We're quite fluid in attack. We just need to find that second goal, don't we? Surely that was a foul, but the referee says no, Liverpool have a shot from distance. It wasn't a bad shot, but it's straight into the arms of Daphne Van Domselaar from Taylor Hines, the Liverpool captain, and didn't really threaten to score a goal there, did it? That shot, it was fairly straight. Daphne just plucked it out of the air quite comfortably, and it remains 1-0, but it should be 2-0, shouldn't it? Let's be honest. It should be 2-0. Let's hope we don't live to regret that penalty there, that penalty miss. Because, yeah, these things sometimes come back to haunt you, don't they, when you don't want them to. Herman says, perhaps Kim should have taken a penalty. Well, it'd be nice if Kim could take the penalty, but she's on the bench. So she wasn't able to take the penalty. She's not in the team at the moment, just coming back from a little injury problem. So she wasn't on the pitch. Maybe Leslie Russo should have took it. Seeing as she's the one in form at the moment with goals, it might have been maybe a better idea to let her take it. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward again now, though. That's almost a good ball, but it's fallen to Frida Marnham anyway. And she does get it out to Caitlin Ford on this near side. She puts the cross in. Caitlin Ford towards the far post. Overhit her a little bit. And it's going to come all the way across to the other side to Katie McCabe. Aggie says, hello, who scored? Who do you think scored? Who always scores? Anna says, yeah, Russo. It was indeed Leslie Russo with the goal. Mariona Caldente's just missed a penalty as well for Arsenal. So it's been a good start, but it could have been so much better. And let's hope that doesn't come back to all. Frida Marnham just given the ball away. And suddenly Liverpool have now got a counter-attack on. Oh, that ball luckily just ran away there from Olivia Smith. And good tackle in the end from Katie McCabe. But Arsenal just a little bit sloppy there. A couple of times we've been a little bit sloppy in midfield, giving the ball away. And that's a dangerous thing to do, isn't it? Against any opposition. Greg says, if Kim's not on the pitch, Russo has been taking the penalties. Well, Mariona took the last one we had at West Ham, didn't she? Anyway, Mariona now inside the box trying to make up for that penalty miss. Oh, the cross wasn't great. It was headed away. Yeah, Mariona took the last penalty that we had against West Ham, didn't she? And she scored. I don't know whether that was why. They must have planned it before he was on penalties. I'm sure they would have done. I would have given it to Leslie Russo personally. But anyway, there you go. I don't know if it's because she was fouled. And don't forget as well, it's whether the player feels confident to want to take it. Anna says she doesn't normally miss it. No, you're right. She doesn't normally miss, Mariona. No. So, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? It can happen. Anyone can miss a penalty, of course, except Cole Palmer. Anyway, the ball's played up this near side to Caitlin Ford. Emily Fox is charging on the overlap. She's going to get the ball as well, Emily Fox. Can she get the cross in? She can get the cross. It's not a bad cross. Again, it's headed away by Liverpool, only as far as Cairo. It's a nice little chest off there to Mariona. That's with Leslie Russo trying to work away for a shot. Finds Caitlin Ford instead on this near side. Now it's Emily Fox. She's going to get another cross in. She does get a cross in. Almost came to Leslie Russo. Not quite. And it's gone behind. Herman says, who's the player that had a baby? Yeah, Anna, again, it's Amanda Illister. Indeed, it is. She's back in training, Amanda Illister, so we may well see her back in the squad fairly shortly in the next, well, probably obviously after Christmas now, in the new year. But yeah, it's Amanda Illister, the Swedish defender. There you go. So another goal for Leslie Russo. She can't stop scoring, actually, since Renee's come in, can she? And it's good to see one thing that you want is you want your striker, your number 9, to be scoring your goals, don't you? Your majority of your goals. That's how teams function properly, and it's good to see Leslie Russo in such a great run of form. She'll be coming up towards last season's total already, won't she? The whole of last season. She got 16, of course, in her first season at Arsenal. She's got 10 already this season. So she's well on the way to beating that, isn't she? What you really want is your striker to be getting 20, 25 goals, don't you? And, Leslie's certainly on track for a good total this season. Arsenal in possession, Leah Williamson plays it to Steph Catley. Now it goes to Katie McCabe over on that far side, pops it into midfield, but it's not a great ball. Brian says there the coach is out. He's out. Where's the coach? Where's the coach gone? Anna says it's nice to see Mead starting in the last 2 games. Yeah, I mean it's good. Obviously, Beth is still. I don't think she's still at best form yet. I still don't think she's since her injury, and will she ever quite get back to that? Because I think before she got injured, I think either side of the Euros, she was the best player in the world. I don't think there's any doubt about that. She was the best player in the world. Everything she touched was just turned to gold, didn't it? She was absolutely brilliant. And since the injury, I know it's a bad injury. It takes a long time to come back. But yeah, it's a shame that her form has dipped. But if she can get back to anywhere near what she was like before the injury, well, it'll be great. But yeah, she's fighting her way back. I'm not saying she's playing badly. She's not playing badly, but she's not at that level that she was before. Look at Leah. She hasn't been either until very, very recently. Anyway, it's a free kick to Liverpool now. Caitlin Ford just committed another foul. She's committed quite a few fouls actually in this game. But anyway, it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool on this near side. And let's see whether they can find an equaliser, which would be an absolute gut wrencher, wouldn't it? After that penalty miss, we had a chance to go 2-0 up. The free kick comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away well by Leah Williams, I think it was. And now we can launch a counter attack. Mariona, Arsenal getting bodies forward here. The charge is coming, and that's not a bad ball from Mariona. Actually, it finds Caitlin Ford on this near side. She was waiting for Emily Fox. She's still waiting for Emily Fox to come up and support her. Emily Fox has made it. Gut busting run up that right hand side again from the American. Leah Williamson tinks the ball over top. So great ball as well. Caitlin falls in. She's not offside. What's the cross like? This could be the chance for 2-0. Pulls it back to Frida Marneman. Oh, she got the shot wrong there. Frida got the shot wrong. And it's gone wide. And Beth Mead was maybe screaming for that herself. What a lovely ball that was from Leah Williamson over the top into that space in for Caitlin Ford. And it was a decent pullback as well, actually. Really good pullback. And Frida Marnham's shot. Beth Mead was screaming for the ball there, and maybe she should have got it, but you can't blame her for shooting from that position. She just got it all wrong. Anna says it's false. Like, yeah, false play there, Caitlin Ford. Yeah, she's done quite well again. It's her cross just there that led to that opportunity. Actually, what I'll do is, just in case you did miss it at the start of the show, these are the team lineups for the game. So that's the Arsenal team there on the right and the Liverpool team on the left. So they're the teams for this game. Just in case you missed them before, that's the Arsenal team there. Obviously, back to generally the WSL team that's been playing, isn't it? Which is good. Who else going forward again over on that far side? A little bit of space here for Mariona. She wanted some support. Cuts in field herself, finds Frida Marneman into the box. A little bit of space for her, touches it off instead to Kyra Cooney Cross. And Arsenal got plenty of bodies forward. We just haven't got the ball into the box. Anyway, Beth Mead picks up on that far side. Mariona again falls back. Leah Williamson chips that ball forward again, this time up the far side, looking for Katie McCabe. And Liverpool just about tidied it up, but it's got out for a throw over on that far side. But it hasn't gone out for a throw. It's been kept in. Looked like it was going to bounce out, but Steph Catley kept it in. Now it's with Leah Williamson over on that far side, but that has gone out of play. Going to be a throw to Liverpool. We played 36 minutes. It is Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. It should be 2-0. We know it should be 2-0, but it's only 1-0. And suddenly you end up getting a little bit nervy, don't you? When it's only 1-0. El Loco says, glad Arsenal didn't win yesterday. It exposes over-reliance on Saka and corner kicks. it hopefully will force Mikel to buy strikers now. He's not going to, mate. Honestly, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He hasn't bought one in 5 years. He's not going to start now, is he? Let's be honest. And getting a striker in January, have we got the money to invest in a top elite striker? I don't think we have. But let's see. Obviously, January window's coming. The transfer window is going to be here soon. So we'll see what happens in there, whether or not we add to the team, the squad. Anyway, Arsenal now looking for a second goal here before half-time. That ball's threaded through. This is a good ball. Leslie Russo's onto it. Oh, she could just ran away from her there. The goalkeeper's out quickly. In fact, I think she may well have been offside, actually, then anyway. She was offside again. She's been offside more than Steiner. So again, it's quite tight, but I think that one was right. I think she was offside there, just about a yard off. So we'll see. But yeah, it's a free kick to Liverpool. Close one, but yeah, just slightly there. She went a little bit too early there, Leslie, didn't she? Anyway, Leah Williamson clears that ball away. In fact, it's a good pass to Leslie Russo. Holds it up well. Caitlin Ford. Liverpool trying to press us early in this game, press us high, but it's not really working too effectively most of the time. Leslie Russo does well there, finds Katie McCabe over on that far side. 38.5 minutes played. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1 in this big WSL game. The last WSL game of the year for the Arsenal women. Of course, there is a game Wednesday night in the Champions League, of course, Bayern Munich at Meadow Park. We will be here for that, for your kickoff at 8 o'clock. 7:45, we'll be here for that one. We'll also give you some score updates from the Carabao Cup, the Arsenal men against Crystal Palace at the Emirates. We know that shouldn't have been the case, but it is. Herman says, after an injury like that, it's so difficult to come back to form. It is, yeah, it takes a long, long time. Absolutely, it takes a long, long time. Terry says, didn't he say yesterday we ain't looking to do business in the January? Well, he might have done, yeah. I don't really listen to anything he says anymore, to be honest. I'll switch off when he talks, because he just talks nonsense. Absolutely talks nonsense. He said we did everything yesterday that we needed to do. I'm sorry, we didn't. It was a terrible performance. And if he thinks that's good enough, then he needs to go straight away, doesn't he? Anyway, we're not going to worry too much about that. I was stressed enough yesterday. I'm just trying to relax today and enjoy this game. And so far, it's going well. We're winning 1-0. And it's North London versus Merseyside part 2, isn't it? And, of course, the women, they never let us down, do they? Well, very rarely. I mean, they do sometimes, but not very often. And so far, so good today. They're not letting us down. It is 1-0, 5 minutes before half-time. El Loco says if Mikel won't buy strikers, he should at least ship out Sterling and Jesus and promote under-19s, or buy Kuna from Wolves, who's had enough there. Yeah, I mean, he didn't look really happy yesterday, did he? He's a good player, actually. I like him, but I can't see Arsenal buying him, if I'm honest. I'm not sure what's happened there. Katie McCabe, she grabbed her hair. I don't know if she meant to, actually. She was falling backwards, Katie McCabe, and she just grabbed her ponytail, the Liverpool player. She's having a laugh about it now. It wasn't an intentional ponytail, Paul. Sometimes you see that, don't you? But that one wasn't. But it is a free kick to Liverpool, right over on that far side. Into the last 5 minutes of this first half. What we don't want to do is concede a goal here. That would be a bit of a disaster. You know, that free kick's played towards the edge of the box. Wasn't a great free kick, actually. That's good defensive play by Beth Mead. Finds Mariona, now touches it back to Leslie Russo, plays it square to Emily Fox. And Arsenal pushing bodies up the pitch, which is what we need to do. Leah Williamson have a long switch over to that far side. It's a good ball. Finds Beth Mead. Plays it forward to Mariona, gets it back again. Beth Mead. I don't think she's as effective on the left-hand side. I'm sorry, I just don't think she is. You need her on the right, really. Although Caitlin Ford's done pretty well on the right in recent games, but I would still prefer to see Beth on the right. The Liverpool player's just gone down injured there. Not quite sure what happened. She's off the pitch, so we're not going to have to stop the game, but not quite sure what happened there, actually. It was Mariona Caldente there was battling for the ball. I think she just might be winded. I think she got a knee. I think she got Mariona's knee in her stomach there. And it's Enderby. Mio Enderby it is. He's being winded. Yeah, I think she is winded, yeah. Terry says, I think Acuna would be a great buy for us, but we'd end up playing him left back. Or he'd be on the bench, wouldn't he? Havertz would still be playing. So yeah, I think she is winded there. I think Mariona's knee caught her in the midriff, and that's always going to be a painful one, isn't it? And anyway, she still gets treatment actually. Liverpool have taken a throw because it was a throw. And Liverpool now trying to come forward. I've only got 10 players on the pitch at the moment, but the ball runs out of play on this near side, or does it? Looked like it had gone out of play, but the referee plays on, and suddenly Liverpool have got a chance. Cross comes into the box, and it's a strange header off her own post. Oh, it was Katie McCabe, was it? Almost scored an own goal. And her header came back off the post. And then there's another Liverpool player injured inside the Arsenal penalty area. That was a very strange header there from Katie McCabe. She headed it back towards her own goal, and it came back off the inside of the post. I mean, it was a bit poor play from Arsenal round there, actually. The cross came in, and Katie McCabe won the header, almost like she was heading it as an attacking header. And it was a good header if he was attacking it to score a goal. I don't know what she was thinking of there. And it's come back off the inside of the post. Wow, that was a bit of a let-off there. And then definitely Van Domsar's picked up. The Liverpool player's gone down. Not sure that was a foul either, actually. Liverpool are claiming a penalty, but I don't think it was. But that was a strange bit of play there from Katie McCabe. I'm not sure what she was doing. Miss Pinksot says, yikes. Well, yeah. Terry says it was a great leap, but the header, surely you've got to head it the other way or back that way, not at your goal. Oh, dear. Aggie says, McCabe, what? I'm watching via play. They are before you, are they? Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what was going on with Katie McCabe there. But anyway, they're just showing Leslie Russo's goal again. And, I mean, she couldn't really miss, to be fair. But you've got to be in there to take them chances, haven't you? And look, for much of last season, she wasn't in those positions to score those type of goals. So it's good that she was in that position to score that one there. And it is a difference between the sides. Well, I say we should be 2-0 up, in all fairness. Anyway, Olivia Smith, who got injured there. She's back on her feet again. She's the one with a heavily strapped left thigh, clearly carrying a bit of an injury. And Enderby's only just coming back on following being winded just a few moments ago. So Liverpool actually had 2 players down, and Enderby still don't look comfortable, but she's going to come back on, Mia Enderby. But we're into the final few seconds of normal time at the end of this first half. And there's going to be a little bit of stoppage time there. You feel a couple of minutes or so. And 2 Liverpool players both coming back on. Liverpool briefly had 9 players, but it's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time. El Loco says, Arsenal having a love affair with goalposts. There. Well, we've had one go in our favour, that one there, and one not go in our favour with a penalty. So I suppose we've not. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship with the goalpost at the moment, isn't it? But the end of the story is that we're 1-0 up still, and that's the most important thing. We just need to get that second goal, don't we? Anyway, Emily Fox now striding forward up this near side in familiar fashion. She's like an absolute machine, isn't she? Emily Fox, wow, incredible player, incredible energy, non-stop up and down this near side, right-hand side for Arsenal. Anyway, Arsenal now trying to build from midfield. Kyra Cooney cross now plays it in. It's with Mariona inside the centre circle. Pings it up this near side, looking for Caitlin Ford. Touches it back to Emily Fox. Now it's back to Mariona again. This is a good football from Arsenal. That's a good ball in between the fullback. Can Caitlin Ford keep it in? No, she can't. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. We've played 1 of the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Looks as though Arsenal are going to go in the break with a narrow advantage that maybe should have been more. But it's been a difficult game for Arsenal. And I think they're always difficult games when you come back off a European away game. And this has been a difficult game for Arsenal. But I think we've played pretty well. We've looked fairly in control. Liverpool haven't really threatened too much. In fact, the only effort they've really had that caused us any problems was Katie McCabe's header towards her own goal. Other than that, so we've got a chance here. It's a Frida Marnham inside the box. Oh, that's a great tackle, actually. Wow, that was a brilliant tackle on her inside the penalty area there. I think it was Gemma Bonner with it. Wow, what a fantastic tackle that was. It looked as though Frida Marnham was going to be in on goal, and you'd fancy her to score in those positions because she's in such good form at the moment. But on this particular occasion, she was denied by a really good tackle, because if Gemma Bonner had got that wrong, it would have been a second penalty to Arsenal. But it was a great tackle, actually, and denied Frida a goal. What a tackle that was. And it was great play actually from Beth Mead. In fact, no, it wasn't. It was actually Jasmine Matthews with the tackle. And it was a great tackle as well, wasn't it? Really good defensive play there. Otherwise, Frida would have been in. I think it was Matthews. Yeah, it was a great tackle, wasn't it? Wow, incredible. Anyway, Arsenal now in possession over on that far side. Probably going to be quite happy to see this till half time. Are we? Are we going to try and get this second goal now if we can? We're into the last few seconds of the first half. Arsenal with the ball over on that far side. Back into Kyra Cooney cross. The half-time whistle's going to go any second now. It's been a reasonably good first half from Arsenal. Caitlin Ford now on this near side. Arsenal's right going to have a run at the Liverpool defence. In fact, she decides to go towards the corner flag. It's gone out though. It's going to be a throw to Liverpool. In fact, I think there's a half-time whistle's gone. It is half-time and it is Leslie Russo's goal is the difference between the sides. It's been an okay Arsenal performance. We've looked good with the ball. We've moved the ball well. We haven't created a lot of chances, though, you have to say. And the goal in Mikel Arteta style did come from a corner. It was Katie McCabe's low corner. Was cleared off the line by Gemma Bonner, but it fell kindly to Leslie Russo, who tucked it in. We then got a penalty soon after. Russo was brought down by Gemma Bonner in the box. Mariona Caldente stepped up for the penalty, sent the keeper the wrong way, but the ball came back off the post. Liverpool have hit the post as well. That was Katie McCabe's header towards her own goal, and that's the nearest Liverpool have come. It's been a decent enough first half from Arsenal. We need the second goal. You do feel that we do. And yeah, it is what it is, but we're winning the game and we need to just be a little bit more, have a little bit more forcefulness in that final third. And I think we'll get the second goal and win the game. But yeah, it's been a little bit nervy and edgy towards the end there. 170 Gunner says, did you watch Lee Gunner angry rant against Saka? No, I don't tend to watch him, if I'm honest. I've got a life, believe it or not. Terry says, what a load of rubbish. Come on, we're winning. It wasn't a load of rubbish, was it? To be honest with you, I say this every week. I'll take a 1-0 win against anyone. 1-0 wins all day long will do me. 1-0 wins is 3 points, and we need 3 points. Yes, the heart doesn't like them, I suppose, but certainly towards the end of that first half, it was a bit nervy, wasn't it? Ag says, Chelsea, Man City losing points. Wonderful. Yes, it is, as long as we win. We are winning, but as long as we hold this and win, then it's been a good weekend for us, hasn't it? So let's hope that we can do that. But yeah, it's an okay first half, bit nervy. We're in front. That's the main thing. Leslie Russo with yet another goal, but hopefully that penalty miss won't come back to haunt us. That's the thing, isn't it? El Loco says, yeah, every gunner should see Lee Gunner's rant. It was an old school blast about everything wrong with Mikel and his team. I'll have to watch that then, if that's what it is, because, you know, he's probably right. I mean, obviously, I know Lee Gunner is. I've seen clips of what he says, and I know he does it. Some of the things he says clearly are for likes and stuff like that on his channel. But to be fair, a lot of stuff he says, I agree with. I think he's right about many things. People will never admit to it, though. Greg says, only one half time. Perhaps we do need a new manager. Yeah, maybe we do, yeah. Greg says, hi there. Pretty solid first half, even if it left some more to wish for. Yeah, exactly. Should and could be more for Arsenal. I predicted 2-2, and with my record of being off by 1, I hope to see 2-1. Well, yeah, hopefully you'll be off by more than 1, and we'll actually win the game a little bit more comfortable than that. But yeah, it's been a tight game, not much in it. We've been the better team. We deserve to be in front, but yeah, until we get that second goal, we're going to have some nervy moments, I'm sure, in the second half, aren't we? Anyway, stay with us for the second half. It's going to be good. I am going to go and grab myself a drink, so don't go anywhere. And I'll be watching, because there's 85 people here. And if there's less than that when I come back, then there'll be words to be had, I'm telling you. So stay where you are. We'll be back very shortly for the second half. In the meantime, at half-time, why not give it a like and subscribe? Why not do those 2 simple things? And then we'll see you very, very shortly for the second half. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. Leslie Russo again. Fantastic. That's enough of that. There's a bit of a queue for a cup of tea, actually. It's like my new mug, by the way. I got it. I won it today. It's a hot chocolate. What's it say? The hot chocolate run. It was 10K hot chocolate run I did this morning. Good, lovely. You did a run, and then you got hot chocolate at the end, and a mug. Put it in. So happy days. Anyway, it's still half time. It's still 1-0. Let's have a look. So, we've had a few comments actually since I've been away. Some Swedish stuff there from Grat, of course. He's teaching us some Swedish, which is good. So we're getting there with some Swedish, aren't we? Aggie says there, Chelsea, Man City losing points. We have to take advantage. Indeed, we will. Terry says, come on, chat, hit the like and subscribe button. This is almost as bad as City and Chelsea's results. Let's get at least up to 50 likes. Yeah, I think we need to get 50. Lee says, well said, Terry. How you doing, Lee? Says, hi, everyone. Rich, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Grat says, hot chocolate bread. No, just hot chocolate. Just hot chocolate, which is chocolate and hot. And it's in a nice mug. See, it's good. It's what I want today. It's what I won in my race. It was good fun, actually. It was a good day this morning. Having a little run. I do love a good run. Good race. Last one of the year. And Terry says, wasn't it Hot Chocolate that sang that song at Arsenal? But it was, yeah. It was, what Hot Chocolate song was it? Hot Stuff, wasn't it? No, the Hot Stuff. No, you want about the Hot Stuff one? Because that was Donna Summer, wasn't it, I think? Anyway, Hot Stuff, that was. Anyway, it's going to be a second half about to kick off. Liverpool will be starting this second half. They were taking the goal to right in this second half, of course. It is Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. Can we get this job done? Of course we can. Come on, guys. We can win this game. We just need a second goal. And Liverpool just took the kick off and booted it straight out of play. I mean, we're playing on a rugby pitch, and that's like rugby tactics, isn't it? You boot the ball out so you gain yards. I'm not really a big fan of rugby. I don't really understand it, but anyway. I've seen them do that anyway, boot it down the pitch to get a throw on further up. Anyway, Liverpool are now in possession. So it's kind of worked for them a little bit. And they're trying to come forward up this near side, but Bethany got stuck in there. It's going to be a throw, is it, to Liverpool? Maybe a free kick. It's a throw. It is a throw to Liverpool. But Arsenal picked up the ball now. First time we've had possession in this second half. We played nearly a minute. We've got another throw now. Just got me notepad. No good, is it? Anyway, Arsenal trying to come forward now. Leslie Russo up this near side. There's been no changes at half time, by the way, just in case you were thinking there might have been. I'm expecting to see some in the second half. People said it was you sexy thing, was it? I thought it was Hot Stuff. The one in the one that they used from the Full Monty. I was sure it was Hot Stuff, wasn't it? From Donna Summer. What, you sexy? I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. Anyway, we can look up that later, can't we? I've still got Hot Stuff on my head from Donna Summer's Hot Stuff, but I don't know. From the Full Monty. Grat says, yeah, okay, off the second half, grab me some Jules Must and perhaps a knacker bread. Okay. See you after the game. We'll see you after the game, my friend. Anyway, Arsenal looking for the second goal now. Ball played into the box from Mariona, but it was scrambled away. It was looking for Frida Marnham, again, making one of those runs into the box that she loves to do. Maybe it was hot chocolate. I don't know. I don't care. I've had a hot chocolate today. So that's me hot chocolated up, and now I've got a cup of tea in the same mug. I did wash it, though, first, obviously. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Again, Leslie Russo plays out to that far side to Caitlin Ford, but it must be an offside. Is it offside against Caitlin Ford? She seems to be smiling about it. Terry says, well done, Lee. That's what was going through my head, but not too much in there, I'm afraid. No. Them songs did sound quite similar, actually, didn't they? Hot Stuff and You Sexy Thing, but I'm sure it's Hot Stuff. And my tea's quite hot stuff and all, actually, at the minute. Lovely. Anyway, Liverpool, that's when I come forward. Actually, a mistake at the back from Arsenal, but Leah Williamson's there. In fact, she takes control, but leaves it for Daphne Van Domselaar to come out and grab that ball. And that Liverpool attack leads to nothing. And it remains 1-0. I haven't really got going yet in this second half, actually. And Leslie Russo wins that header, but no one's behind her to run onto it. This is where you need Stina, you see. This is why you need Stina and Leslie playing together, because the work that Leslie does is bring Stina more into the game. Herman says, I had a cold chocolate drink. Can you have cold chocolate drinks, can you? I don't think it tastes very nice, would it? Like liquid cold chocolate. I'm not sure if that would actually taste very nice. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've never had it, so I can't say. It just doesn't sound very appealing, does it? Oh, Leah Williams has done brilliantly there. Plays the ball through to Mariona. Now it's with Beth Mead up this near side. Is this going to be the second goal? Arsenal got plenty of bodies forward here. But Liverpool got a strong defence back as well. Anyway, good ball into the box now. Leslie Russo, can she turn away and get a shot? No, she can't. Falls to Beth Mead. This is going to be 2-0. It's deflected. Oh, it's the post there. Leslie Russo's going to make it 2, is she? Pulled back. Oh, Frida Martin fires over. Oh, we can't get the second goal. What's going on here? Miss Binkle says Frida. That's the second one that Frida's fired over the bar, isn't it? That seemed like a comedy of errors in some ways. It looked like what's going to happen here. In the end, the ball came back off the post via a deflect. It was deflected initially. Beth Mead's shot hit the post. Leslie Russo pulled it back, and then Frida Martin fired it over. And the second goal just it won't go in, will it? That's twice now we've hit the post. And Frida Martin shot. She couldn't keep it down. It did bounce up. Anyway, I was coming forward again. Beth Mead on the edge of the box just runs away from her. She's still got the ball as she knows she hasn't. And in fact, there's an offside as well, or a free kick. Terry says, Renee's got some front coming out for the second half. She should have been in a taxi with her. Oh, that's a bad miss from Frida, actually, when you look at the replay. Herman says, I bought it at May Grocery Store before the game. Oh, okay. I don't know what May Grocery Store is. I'm guessing it's a Toronto thing. Herman says a good goal scorer is a calm person in front of. Absolutely, yeah. You've got to be calm and just slot them in the corners, haven't you? But yeah, that's what they always say. That goal scorers are the hardest. That's why strikers cost the most money, because it's the hardest job in football to do, isn't it? Stick the ball in the net. You know, you've got to be calm. Yeah, you've got to be confident, and yeah, you've got to have that ice cold like temperament, haven't you, in front of goal? Because otherwise, you can do what Frida Minham's just done there and just bang it over the bar. El Loco says the post again. Isn't there a wall somewhere that free hits at the post to go? Well, we've only sort of done it twice at the right end, haven't we? Anyway, we might look for the second goal anyway. Joji says, well, Terry, it's not a terrible game. It's a bit scrappy, I've got to be honest with you, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Terry says that the more I see that miss, the worse it looks. Yeah, absolutely. It looks a terrible miss when you see it. Liverpool now with a player over inside the box. Are they going to get an equaliser? No, they're not there, because that's a great tackle from Katie McCabe. But it will be a corner to Liverpool. Joe says the miss was terrible. Got under the ball. Yeah, it was a bad miss. You see the replay, it actually was. It was a really good chance. And you've got to hit the target. I'm not saying you're going to necessarily score, because you've got a goalkeeper in the way, but you've got to hit the target. You've got to make the goalkeeper work. And to fire that over the bar like that was not great at all, was it? It was a really poor finish. Anyway, it is a corner to Liverpool now. And let's hope these misses don't come back to haunt us. Because we've missed a penalty. We've just hit the post. We've missed some good chances. And Liverpool now have a corner into the box. Daphne's sort of there, but Arsenal did manage to clear that away. And now Mariona can lead out a counter-attack, bringing the ball forward. Plays it out to that far side. Frida Marnham tries to play it forward. She's not had a great game today, Frida. She's been in great form recently. Joe says, I think Marnham is taken off. Yeah, she hasn't had a great game today. I must admit, I've been a little bit disappointed with how she's played. But Steph Catley's just got an injury just outside the Arsenal penalty area, dealing with that corner just a few moments ago. I would get Frida Marnham off, get Stina on, play Russo in that deeper role, is what I would do. But then I'm not Renee. And I'm not after the Arsenal women's job as a manager. So, yeah, but that's what I would do anyway. In fact, it was Daphne Van Domselaar that clouted Steph Catley on the back of the head when she was going to punch that corner. So that wasn't great, was it? Anyway, she's back on her feet against Steph. She's a tough old Aussie, isn't she? So she's not going to be worried about that, is she? El Loco says, yeah, strikers command most money, But Gabriel Jesus won a lottery of Arsenal, 0 goals. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, not all strikers are worth the money, but you pay that money for the strikers because they're the ones who are supposed to score the goals, aren't they? And that's why they get, it's usually those are the players that get the player of the season, the Ballon d'Ors and all that kind of stuff, the players that score goals, because it is so hard to do. It is so hard to do. And if you score a goal, you should be really pleased with yourself, because I say it's a hard skill. Frida, they're showing it again. Why do they keep showing that miss? It's just annoying me now, because it was a really bad miss from Frida. You've just got to have a little bit more composure there, Frida, and stick it in that corner, because it set up nicely for you, didn't it? It really did. Matt Beard is proud in the touchline, shaking a bottle of Lucozade, looking like he means business. Anyway, there's been no action for the last couple of minutes because Steph Catley's been getting some treatment. I think she's going to be okay. But yeah, I'd be definitely thinking of taking Frida Minor off. It hasn't been her day today. I think we've all been, most of us have been full of praise for Frida for the season that she's had. She's been brilliant, scored a lot of important goals and contributed well. But today it hasn't been her day. Is she a bit tired after the midweek game? I'm not sure, but it's not been her day today, Frida. She'll probably score now. Anyway, Caitlin Ford plays into the box to Leslie Russo, closed down by 2 Liverpool players. They've certainly denied us some space in this second half, haven't they, Liverpool? Matt Beers obviously got at them at half time. Ada says, what time is left? We played 55 minutes. So there's 35 minutes to play. Still plenty of time. Well, for us to get another goal, but certainly for Liverpool to get one as well. Ryan says they're looking forward to a Stina goal. We're all looking forward to a Stina goal. She needs to be on the pitch though first, my friend, before she can score. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Good to see you. David says if we take Russo to our male team to help get some goals, and yeah, maybe that might not be a bad idea. Some ideas would be nice, wouldn't it? How to score a goal. Jerry says Caldente needs to come on. No, I think Caldente's done all right, actually. Evie said who went down? It was Steph Catley, but she's fine now. Little Cubby says, I meant to say you need to change the squad for half time. It is, it's last season, man. Absolutely. I'll have to. You're right, actually. I did mean to do that, actually. And for some reason, I never got around to it, but you're right. John says, yes to 170 Guru. I'm not sure. Was that from that earlier comment before? Anyway. And Little Cubby says, Stina will be on soon, I'm sure. Yeah, you imagine so. Because of the way the game's going, it kind of needs Stina as well, doesn't it? It's a game that needs Stina's running in behind to really stretch that Liverpool defence. Unless they don't bring her on after Liverpool score, because you get the feeling Liverpool might score, even though they've not really threatened too much. Let's make the change while it's still 1-0. John says, yeah, good job, Steph Catley. Well, Stina is coming on now, actually. Stina and Kim Little, in actual fact, are coming on. 56 minutes play, so Stina's going to get a good run at this. And I'm sure she's going to cause some problems for the Liverpool defence, which is going to be nice. We do love Stina coming on because she's such a great player, very underrated, deserves more minutes. I know she played a full 90 the other night. She played well, she didn't score, and that's an issue. When you're starting a game, she maybe needed to score, didn't she? Not that she would have started today anyway, but she needs a goal. Little Cubby says she'll be on and scoring 5 minutes. Yeah, probably. First chance she gets, she'll probably score, yeah. That's the way it tends to go, isn't it? Oh, and suddenly Liverpool got a break on here up this near side, but who's there? Steph Catley's there, and she wins the throw. She has been magnificent again, yet again. Terry says, come on, chat, nearly at 50 likes. Hit that button and subscribe, otherwise Santa won't come down. Exactly, yeah. If you don't like the show today and you don't subscribe to the channel, you will be on the naughty step. And if you're on the naughty step, Santa won't come. Sorry. He won't. You can change all that. You can change it. Just press 2 buttons. Easy. Joe said, Terry, to be honest, I've had a crap night's sleep. Well, don't worry. We're going to cheer you up with Stina's coming on now. So, look like they were going to take Steph Catley off. Are they going to take Steph Catley off? Is that because that injury that she just got? Well, Steph thought she was going off, and she's not now. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Seems to be a bit of confusion over the board. Steph's just put her thing in. It isn't. It's actually Frida Minor going off for Kim Little. We did say it wasn't her day today. She's had plenty of good days this season, but not today. And Kim Little's back from her little injury problem, and it is Beth Mead going off as well for Stina Black-Stenius. Yeah, probably our 2 least effective players today. Beth doesn't look particularly happy, but you didn't have a great game, Beth, today, I'm afraid. But there you go. LG says Marnham and Mead have been poor. Brilliant subject. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Little Cubby says, I'm so glad to see little Kimmy coming on. Yeah, it's good to see Kimmy back. She hasn't been playing that well now, has she? Ange B says, you just hit it now. We're nearly an hour and a half into the show. And you've only just hit, come on, Ange, come on. That's very poor, that. Josie, there's a big cuddle off morning. Exactly, yeah. If you've had a bad day, we all had a bad day yesterday. We all needed a cuddle today, didn't we? Loco says, does anyone else get the sense that Mead has lost interest in Arsenal, especially since Viv left? I don't know. That's an interesting point, and I can kind of get where you're coming from. I still think it's maybe the injury that she's not totally fit yet, back to her normal fit self that she was before. Has she lost a bit of love for her? I don't think so, really. From what I've seen, the way she plays, her attitude on the pitch, I'm not sure. I just think she's not quite back from her injury yet. I don't think she is. So, but maybe you're right. Maybe there's something in that. Although, does it really matter? They live together. They see each other all the time. I don't think it matters that Viv don't play for Arsenal anymore. They still see each other all the time, don't they? So I don't think that would necessarily be an issue. But we don't know, do we? We don't know. She's certainly not at her best form. There's no doubt about that. For whatever reason it is, I don't know. I personally would like to think it's more to do with the injury that she's coming back from, as opposed to not being interested in playing for Arsenal anymore. I think she is. I saw an interview of her the other day where she sort of said she was. I know she's going to say that. The ball played up this near side. Is Leslie Russo going to get it? She won't. She's going to run out of play. Stina made a run into the boxer, which was quite clever. Miss Pinksock says, Mido is Arsenal. Well, yeah, I think she is. I believe she is. I don't want to think that would be the case, but you never actually know, do you? Little Cubby says, Beth has not lost interest in Arsenal. No, I don't believe so. I don't believe she has, but obviously the whole Viv situation must have affected her. It must have done. Of course it's going to. She lives with Viv. Of course that's going to have an effect on her. But I don't believe that's the case. Joe says, no wonder in hands, Terry. I know you're kind. You have to watch Terry. You do have to watch him, right? Anyway, Liverpool trying to come forward now. We just want to see what effect these substitutions make on Arsenal. Kim Little straight in there with a good tackle. In the midfield there. It's going to be a throw to Liverpool. Arsenal haven't really got going yet in this second half, have we? And we've played 15 minutes of this second half. But you do feel the longer this half goes on, we need that second goal, don't we? We desperately need that second goal. Are we going to get it? I mean, we probably will do. Are we going to get it quite yet? I'm not quite sure we will. Colin says there, a goal from a corner would have opened the floodgates. We're struggling now. A goal from that. Well, yeah, it would have done, yeah. Well, I don't think we're struggling. We're just not finding our flow quite as easily as we have done. But you're going to get games like this. When you've been away in Europe, I do think your next game, especially when it's away from home, is always going to be a tricky test. It's always going to be, no matter who you're playing. And, we just need to come out of this game with a win. If we can get the second goal, it's going to make us all feel a little bit more happy about life, isn't it? Marione's won the ball well over on that far side. It's going to be the moment for that goal. Oh, sure, that's a foul, ref. That's got to be a yellow card as well, ref. Come on. That's a terrible foul. Mariona didn't really like that there from Taylor Hines. And it is going to be a yellow card for Liverpool captain. It was Taylor Hines that gave the ball away in the first place. And Mariona was charging forward. Oh, that's not a very nice foul, is it? That's not a very nice foul at all. And if it is a yellow card, it should be. And they do shake hands there after that little exchange they had. Jerry says Blacksteiner. Blacksteiner, that's a good way of putting it. Blacksteiner, I like that. Blacksteiner will get the second goal. Maybe Blacksteiner will get the second goal. I hope somebody does. And Taylor Hines did get a yellow card. Terry says, too old and can't be bothered anymore. Joey, exactly. Yeah, I know how you feel, my friend. Terry said, who woke hands? Well, I don't know. I think she must have been having her afternoon nap, quite clearly, because she hasn't it like. So, Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal. Is this going to be the chance to get that second goal that we've been desperate for the majority of this game since that penalty miss, really? Here's a free kick over on that far side. Katie McCabe is going to take it. It was her corner that led to the first goal. His free kick comes in. It's going to be, it's a Liverpool head. Played it back across the 6-yard box. It's bobbling around in the box there. Leah Williamson couldn't get a touch on it to finish it off. And Liverpool do clear it away. Still remains only 1-0. And Arsenal maybe not quite flowing in the way that you would want us to be, really. Not in this second half, certainly. But we shall see. Arsenal coming forward again over on that far side. Can we get this second goal? Please, can we get this second goal? Because it's becoming a little bit stressful now, isn't it? Let's be honest. I think we're all starting to feel the tension. The tension. Ms. Pinkshot said Fox has been a bit quiet in this game. Oh, suddenly Steener's in. Steener's in on this near side. Oh, it's offside. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Peter says, up the Liverpool Reds. Good to have a Liverpool fan with us. Hope you are well, my friend. Obviously, we don't want Liverpool to do anything in this game. But thanks for joining us. And I hope you enjoy seeing Arsenal win, because that's what we're going to have. Miss Pinkshot says, offside, Steiner in the house. Well, to be fair, Leslie Russo was offside about 4 times in that first half. So let's not start picking on Steiner, shall we? John says, come on, Arsenal. This is sloppy. It's a bit sloppy, yeah. Joe says, I think Fox is knackered. She didn't even play the other night. She's not knackered. She's a machine. She can keep going up and down that pitch all day. She's not really had the ball much in this second half, has she? I thought first half she did okay, actually, but she's not really had the ball in the second half, has she? So I suppose that might explain why she's been quite quiet. But anyway, we need to do a bit more. All of us as a team need to do a bit more. Anyway, Arsenal do head that one away with Caitlin Ford. Kim Little steps in. Now it's with Steph Catley. Really impressive again at the back for Arsenal. Kate McCabe slices that clearance out of play. It's going to be a throw to Liverpool coming up to the midway point in this second half. And yeah, it's not been a great second half, Miles. I think maybe tiredness maybe is playing a part, actually. It was mentioned before. Maybe that's true. I say coming back from a European away game and then having to, oh, that's good play from Mariona actually in midfield. Now the game might open up. Oh, that's a poor ball, though. She had 2 options there. Steiner and Caitlin Ford played it straight to the Liverpool defender instead. That was poor. Oh, and Leah Williamson's just given the ball away sloppily there as well. Over on that far side, cross comes in. Good header again from Steph Catley. And no wonder they didn't want to take her off. And Liverpool are still in possession up this near side. Cross says they're tired players like the blokes yesterday. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe we are a bit tired. Vinci says, thanks for live commentaries. Currently can't view the game. No, where's my friend? Just make sure you like and subscribe, and that's fine. Anyway, Liverpool coming forward over on the far side, looking for this equaliser. They've had a good 5 minutes here, Liverpool. Haven't really created anything, but they're certainly putting us under a bit more pressure. Now they've won a free kick. Leah Williamson again. She's had a bit of a sloppy 5 minutes as well. She had actually had a good game up until then, and suddenly the last 5 minutes it's all gone. She's been a little bit sloppy there. She just gave the ball away before, and then she's committed a foul there on Olivia Smith. And it is a free kick to Liverpool, and Arsenal got some more defending to do, which we've had to do quite a lot of defending in this second half so far. 66 minutes on the clock. Liverpool near Arsenal 1 still. That early goal from Leslie Russo. Arsenal missed a penalty. We've also hit the post. We should be home and dry already in this game, but we're not. And anything can happen. Joe says it's these games where teams have to grind out a win. Hopefully, it's these games where teams have to grind out a win. Hopefully, Arsenal will get a win to capitalise on Chelsea and Man City dropping points. Man City score was a surprise. It was a surprise. They lost 2-1 to Everton, for those who don't know. And today, of course, Chelsea drew with Leicester yesterday. So if we can get a win here, it will be really, really important. It'll put us just 1 point behind City, who are second. Really important victory it will be if we can. I don't want to say hang on, because I want us to. Oh, a mistake at the back from Daphne. Almost gifted the ball there to Olivia Smith. Luckily, the ball bounced off her and went back into the arms of the Arsenal goalkeeper. And that kind of sums up this second half for me. Really, really sloppy. But can we end up getting the second goal? I'm just finishing this off. We need it now, don't we? John says, I was just going to say how solid Daphne is. Yeah. Well, don't put a curse on it, my friend, because that seems to be what almost happened there. That was unbelievable. She just passed the ball straight to Olivia Smith inside the Arsenal penalty area, and in the end, she got away with it, to be fair. She got away with it, and that would have been an incredible moment, really. And it was just unbelievable. She just took so long, and then when she tried to play the ball to Leah Williamson, I mean, to be fair, Leah didn't really give her a good angle, but even so, you play a different pass then, don't you? And that was almost a disastrous moment for Arsenal there. We got away with it. And Liverpool still in behind again on this near side. They haven't given this up, Liverpool, have they? They've been really good in this second half, you have to say. Our performance levels have dropped. Yes, maybe it's due to tiredness from playing in Norway on Wednesday. I don't know, but even so, it's still not good anyway. Kyra Cooney cross now. Vincey says, hopefully we don't become too lax. Can't afford to chuck it all away. No, we can't afford to chuck it away. You know, this game's suddenly starting to have the look of the Manchester United game where we were 1-0 up. We were in control. It felt like we were in control. And then we conceded a daft goal near the end and drew 1-1. And this has got that written all over it, hasn't it? It really has got that written all over it for me. Let's hope I'm wrong. Candy says, come on, girls, we got this. Well, I hope we have. Terry says, you don't get bad moments like that from old Tay fans. No, you don't. No, you get loads of other bad moments from her, but not particularly like that. But anyway, there's a Liverpool player injured in the build-up to their last attack. So there's a water break at the moment. And yeah, it's not been a good second half really for Arsenal, has it? We need to step up and improve and hopefully get that second goal. But not great at the moment, is it? But anyway, we are still winning. And, you know, sometimes these are the games, aren't they, that you've just got to find a way to win. And it doesn't matter if you win 5-0 or you scrape a 1-0 like it looks like we're doing. That's fine, as long as we end up winning the game, particularly today with the results that's happened already over this weekend in the WSL. So, yeah, let's have a look and see what's going to happen. Which Pinksaw said, need new tactics. Well, we just need a change of emphasis in this game, don't we? I'm not sure we need to change the tactics completely, but we certainly need a change of emphasis. John says, getting colder, good time for Liverpool manager to get banned from the touchline. Yeah, he likes getting a good ban, doesn't he? Matt Beard. He's got a ban, actually. Look, he's missing the West Ham game. El Loco says, Rashford is not in Man United squad today. Looks like his days are numbered. A wise coach will be looking at him in January. I don't really want Marcus Rashford anyway. Peter says, I say 1-1 draw. Well, you might well be right. I just said this game for me has got similar vibes to the game we played at Man United a few weeks ago, where we were 1-0 up, looked in control and conceded a daft goal. Anyway, let's have a look. Colin says, yes, Rich, and it was Leslie's goal that was cancelled out in that game. Please not again today. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm wrong. It's just got that vibe about it, hasn't it? It really has. Terry says, played Lee a nice left hook and a knee in the side. Yeah, it was quite a funny challenge, that, wasn't it? Vincey says there, with the top two dropping points, we need to capitalise. Indeed, we have to, yes. John says, is it true Tierney and Sterling work in hospitality during the games? They probably do. But that's why I ask Andreas. He's always in hospitality, isn't he? Miss Pinkdale says, oh, did he just get a yellow there, did he? He's a grumpy twat, isn't he, honestly? Anyway, Arsenal now trying to come forward. Can we get this second goal? 71.5 minutes played. Candy says, no draw, we will win. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. But we haven't really done a lot in the second half, have we? Anyway, Leslie Russo plays out to the far side. And there's Caitlin Ford now. Can she get the ball into the box? She can get it into the box. Not a great call. Comes back to Kim Little. Plays the ball up this near side. Overhit slightly. Can Katie McCabe keep it in? Oh, she can. Well done. What's the cross like? Pulls it back to the edge of the box to Kim Little again. Does well, Kim Little. Can she get the cross in? It's a low cross. Wins a corner. Kim's looked much more like the Kim that we know. And, you know, she had some poor games, didn't she, before she was out of the side? Was she carrying an injury there? Was there some issue going on? Because she certainly was nowhere near her best in 3 or 4 games. And now she's back today. She looks a lot more fresher, looks fitter. And, yeah, getting back to her best, which is good to see. So, yeah, it looks like she may have been playing with an injury or some sort of issue beforehand. We've also got a corner now. Can we get this second goal? Ball played in towards the near post. It's headed out by a Liverpool player to the edge of the box. So Arsenal pick it up again. And Kim actually loses the ball on that particular occasion. It wouldn't quite sit for her. And now Liverpool looking for a counter-attack. But Kim's there to tidy that up. And she finds Mariona Caldente, who's been a bundle. Emily Fox, who's been a bundle of energy today. Now the ball played out to that far side to Caitlin Ford. She's had a good game as well. What's the cross going to be like? Deflected. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal into the last 17 minutes of this game. Arsenal still winning 1-0, of course. Let's not worry and panic yet. But I've just got some really bad feelings that if we don't get the second goal, it might come back to haunt us. John says there, stepped it out. Come on, yeah, we've a little bit better in the last couple of minutes or so. At least we've got the ball in the Liverpool half now. We've got a corner, Stina there. Can't quite get that ball under control, but Liverpool can't clear it away. Mariona goes around the outside. That's a decent cross, actually. Puts Liverpool defence under pressure. Leslie Russo steps in to win the ball on this near side. Oh, this is nice play. Kyra Cooney cross on the edge of the box. Goes around the outside. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. Oh, there's nobody there. And Liverpool can tidy that up. But this is much better from Arsenal. Suddenly now we're looking a lot better. And we're coming forward again. Emily Fox over on that far side. Mariona Caldente plays it back to Emily Fox. This is nice. What's the cross like? It's not a bad cross towards the near post. Cleared away. Only as far as Caitlin Ford. Can she get the shot away? Good block there. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. This is much, much better. And Arsenal pressing now for that second goal. This is good stuff, this. Much better play. Lovely play from Mariona. Lovely ball to Emily Fox. It was a decent cross, actually. Stina was trying to get there. It was cleared away. And then Caitlin Ford showed some nice feet inside the box. And then her cross shot was blocked away. And it is going to be a corner to Arsenal. It was Matthews with the block there. She's had some good defensive moments as well in this game. Liverpool have defended pretty well, you have to say, but we've not quite been at it, have we? Anyway, it's a corner now to Arsenal over on that far side. Is this going to be the second goal? We did score our only goal of this game from a corner in that first half. Katie McCabe again towards the near post. This time Liverpool scramble it clear. Comes back out to Katie McCabe. Oh, she's done well. Katie McCabe inside the box. She tried a shot from a silly angle. It's a good save, but why didn't she pull it back? There was options there. Yes, she scored from that angle before, but she kind of telegraphed that a little bit, didn't she? As soon as the ball came back to her and she skipped past the defender, you just felt that she was always going to shoot, and maybe a cross or a pullback would have been a better option. But we've got another corner. And Lena Hertig is about to come on as well. And she's played pretty well lately. She has played pretty well lately, Lena. And she is on. And it is Caitlin Ford going off, who's had a decent game as well today. Again, Caitlin Ford always gives 100%. And Lena's on, and it's good to see Lena back. John says Lena coming on indeed. Hertig up, says Miss Pink Socks. It is, and hopefully Lena Hertig can help us get this second goal. She's had a big impact in recent games, scored a couple of goals, got an assist as well. Kate McCabe's corner this time. It's a bit deeper. Comes in, header. Oh, it's onto the roof of the net. It was Leah Williamson. Still hasn't scored for Arsenal since her injury. She got that goal for England, of course. And she came close there. She rose at the far post, got the header away, and just couldn't quite direct it down into the bottom of the net. Instead, it's gone over the top onto the roof of the net. It needed to go back down into that other corner, didn't it? But she did well to get there. She was under pressure. Lena Hertig was in there as well and couldn't quite get the direction on that header. And it's gone over the top. Liverpool are now making a couple of substitutions of their own. And it is going to be Nagano's gone off and Shaw's going off. And it's going to be Silcott and Daniels. Of course, Jana Daniels, the Belgium international. She's a good player, actually, Jana Daniels. And she's coming on for Liverpool. So try to hunt this equaliser. And hopefully it won't come to that. Vincey says too many near misses. Yeah, there's been a few near misses. All Liverpool just giving the ball away over on that far side, but Leslie Russo can't keep it. It's bounced off her for a goal kick. Terry says the prize was going to be Salty is going to be our new manager, but got too excited and blurted it out. It must be true. I saw us buying some more women's trophy cabinets. Yeah, indeed. Anyway, Jem Beattie's in the crowd today, which I'm sure Terry will be pleased about watching this one. But maybe we need a Jem Beattie goal, don't we? That's what we need. That's what we're lacking, a Jem Beattie goal. She did pop up with a few vital goals in her Arsenal career, didn't she, quite often? Anyway, we might get one now Stina's in space over on that far side inside the penalty area. She's going to cut inside and shoot. She does cut inside. She does shoot. It's blocked. Comes back to her. Still got the ball. Well done, Stina. Did well there. Finds Kim Little. It's back out again over on that far side. Emily Fox. Now the cross comes in. It's deflected. And the goalkeeper pushes it round the post. And it's gone out for a corner to Arsenal again. But this is much, much better. We've had a really good 10-minute spell here. We just need the second goal. And it was Emily Fox at the heart of that. And it was Leslie Russo's cross. It was deflected and the goalkeeper couldn't keep it in. Gone behind. It's another corner. Imagine if Arsenal were to score 2 goals from corners in this game to win 2-0. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, Katie McCabe is going to take this corner over on that far side. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal to get this goal that we sort of deserve with the bit of play we've had in the last few minutes? Kate McCabe's corner again is deep, headed away though by Liverpool. They can't really get it out. Kim Little on the edge of the box, nice feet. Can she get the finish? Oh, it's deflected away. Oh, I thought that was going to be the moment now. Lovely feet from Kim Little just on the edge of the penalty area there. And in the end, the shot's deflected. I think it may well have been going in. Lovely feet. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. And then, it probably was going in. It was headed away. Good defensive header, actually, because that may well have been 2-0. Kim took her time, lined up the shot, and I think it was on target, but it's going to be another corner instead, so we don't mind that, do we? Little Cubby says, Super Jenny Beatty indeed. Terry's favourite player, of course. I don't think he's quite got over yet, has he? The fact that Jen left a year ago. Anyway, that corner's another good one. Header at the far post. It was Lena Hertig, I think it was, came in attacking that. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Anna says, I'm confused on what will come back. Well, all the misses that we had, if they was to score Liverpool and get a draw, we've missed 3 or 4 decent chances to seal this game. And that happens before, doesn't it? It comes back and then Liverpool score and they get a draw and then we regret those chances missed, don't we? I'm hoping that's not going to be the case because we've had a good 10 minutes here, but we do need the second goal. Anyway, Leslie Russo is going to try and help to create it at least. Anyway, played up this near side. Katie McCabe touches the ball off to Kim Little. It's been good since she's come on. Now the ball's out to that far side. Josiah says, bring in Kafaji and Cole. Well, maybe Kafaji would be a good substitution to bring in. Let's see what happens. There's still 10 minutes to play, plus stoppage time. There'll be a bit of stoppage time as well. There was that hold-up, wasn't there, when Steph Catley was injured. Anyway, Kim Little now can ping the ball up this near side. Looking for Lena Hertig. Oh, I don't think Lena was quite expecting it. Bounced off her. But Arsenal picked the ball up again with Emily Fox. She's done really well, but Liverpool just can't get the ball out at the minute. It's all Arsenal pressure. Can we get the second goal? Sorry, that's a foul over on that far side. The referee says no, but Mariona picks up possession anyway for Arsenal. Is this going to be the moment we get that goal? Kim Little now touches it back to Mariona. Gives it back to Kim Little. They're just exchanging passes. And then Mariona gives it away and then commits a foul. And it's going to be a free kick. It might well be a yellow card to Mariona as well. In fact, it is in the last 10 minutes. And Arsenal needs to hold on to this lead. We really cannot afford to drop points in this game. We really cannot afford to. It's a yellow card for Mariona Caldente. A little cubby says, I put Super Jen on the back of my Stella McCartney second shirt last year. I'm sure Terry would appreciate that as well, actually. I'm sure he's got Jen Beatty pictures all over his wall anyway. Pretty sure he has. Anyway, it's a throw over on that far side. Liverpool are going to make another 2 substitutions here to try and get something from this game, which somehow they are still in, even though they shouldn't be. They are. And let's hope Arsenal can keep hold of this victory. Stina now picks the ball up, brings it up this near side to Lena Hertig. It's a good ball, actually. Lena's got possession, just holds the ball up well, finds Katie McCabe. Stina made a run. She wanted the ball, didn't get it. This is the problem, isn't it, that you've got Stina make so many good runs, and then she doesn't get the ball when she needs it. And then when she does get the ball, it's too late and she's offside. We said this the other night on the show. That tends to be what happens. Anyway, Arsenal still in possession. Kim Little inside the centre circle, turns away and then is fouled. But the referee will allow play to go on because we've got the ball with Emily Fox over on that far side. Bringing it forwards, got Leslie Russo outside her. Steena's in the box. Mariona now plays it back to Leslie Russo. Colin said, same thing happened in the game at Everton last season. Leslie goal catch. So it was, you're right, yeah. That was a very late goal, wasn't it? We thought, oh, yeah, we've got to win. And then in stoppage time, Everton scored from a corner, didn't they? And got a draw. And that was a disappointing game, wasn't it? Oh, Mariona just committed another foul, having just been booked. But it was only a little tiny foul. That's not going to be worth a yellow card, is it? A second yellow card. And now Liverpool making their 2 substitutions. It's going to be Cornelia Capios coming on. Another Swede, actually. And I don't know who the other one coming on is. In fact, they're making 3. Bonner, Enderby and Matthews are going off. And Evans, Capox and Neve Fahy are coming on. And that will be all Liverpool substitutions, won't it? We're into the last 6 minutes here in St Helens. I'm sure this is St Helens Rugby Stadium. Joe says, blimey, Liverpool bringing on a new side. It looks like it, doesn't it? They're making a lot of changes here. I say they still fancy their chances of getting a result here, don't they? They still fancy their chances, and why not? It's only 1-0. We've been a much better team in the last 10 minutes or so, but while it remains 1-0, we've seen it happen so many times. You know, obviously we talked about the Man United game. Colin just mentioned the Everton game last season. Yeah, this has happened loads of times, and we can't afford it to happen again here. We really can't. We need to dig in here and find a way to win this game, even though it's been far from convincing for a majority of it, certainly most of the second half. Terry says, we don't even look like scoring a second goal. Well, we don't. Absolutely, we don't. I mean, Liverpool haven't looked like scoring either, to be fair. They've had a lot more possession in the second half, but they haven't. I mean, has Daphne made a save, really, in the second half? I don't think she has. So neither team have really looked like scoring in the second half, but let's hope we can find a moment. We can find something special and we can get the 3 points, a hold on for these 3 points that we so desperately need. You know, Liverpool coming forward now, but that ball's going to run all the way through to Daphne Van Domselaar, and this time she doesn't mess around. She just picks it up. Liverpool haven't had one shot on target in this game. They haven't had one shot at goal at all. And they've only had 2 touches in our penalty. We've only had 21 in theirs, to be fair. But one of those brought about the goal, the only goal of the game. And we're coming into the last 4.5 minutes. That cross into the box there, headed away by Leah Williamson. She had a decent game, apart from a couple of sloppy moments a little while ago, but she's had a decent game. And the ball's just been run out of play there over on that far side by Leslie Russo. It's going to be a throw to Liverpool just inside the Arsenal half. 4 minutes left. Starting to feel a little bit nervous now. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I've got to be honest. I'm just worried that they're going to get some scrappy goal, Liverpool, that they don't deserve. And Steph Catley's surely fouled, and she has been fouled, and we'll take that, won't we? At the moment, we will take that all day long. Terry says, if we don't take all 3 points today, Renee be Utmed. No. I don't think we should do that to poor Renee yet. But it's not been a convincing performance. We have to be honest. We looked full of confidence at the start. We got the goal, had a good spell, but missing the penalty seems to have really knocked us. Colin says, nervous. I'm up to my elbows. Yeah, exactly. It's like that, isn't it? It's definitely like that. It's almost like there's 3 minutes to play. We just want the 3 minutes to be finished. And Liverpool have now got a free kick over on that far side. And it's actually Olivia Smith, who must have been the most fouled player in this game. She must have been fouled 100 times. She tried a little pirouette turn and got unceremoniously dumped to the floor by Leslie Russo there. But it is a free kick to Liverpool. They've played it back into the centre circle. Let's hope that Liverpool don't suddenly spring into life in the attacking sense. But trying to come forward over on that far side. Kyra Cooney Cross was across there with a slide tackle. Liverpool taking the throw quickly. Leah Williams there to clear it away. Now it's with Mariona Caldente. Does really, really well, bringing the ball forward. Takes it around 2 or 3 players. And then plays it back to Steph Catley. Now it's with Katie McCabe. That's where we want it. It's a long ball forward. That will do. Stina's going to chase this. Defender hooks it away. It is a throw to Arsenal. That's much more better than what we need the ball up. That in, Greg says, we'll score another. We've scored late quite often. No, we have scored a lot of late goals, yeah. I see this game at the minute, I'm almost convinced there is going to be another goal in this game in the last few minutes. I just hope it's us that gets it. That's all that worries me. I just feel like this game feels like it's got another goal coming, doesn't it? I mean, we have scored a lot of late goals lately. Absolutely we have. But not in a game situation like this, though. You know, we were quite poor at the end of the game on Wednesday, wasn't we? Thursday, sorry. So we just need to do it. Little Cubby says they're probably very tired after travelling all the way to Norway and back. Liverpool didn't have that problem. Absolutely not, no. I mean, we knew that this game wouldn't be easy for that reason. And that's why it was so important that we got that second goal from the penalty, really, because obviously the last 10 minutes is going to be tough, isn't it? It says there who missed the penalty. It was Mariona Caldente at the post with it, which was a little bit frustrating. And I say that would have settled it all down, wouldn't it? But, you know, this is the problem that we've got now. Anyway, Leah Williamson steps in again. Now we can try and come forward. Good play again from Mariona. She's going to want to desperately seal this win. Plays the ball forward towards Stina, but good defending again, actually, from Liverpool. They've defended well. You have to give Liverpool credit. You do have to give Liverpool credit because they have defended well. We haven't maybe been quite sharp enough in that final third today to really get the goals that we needed. But you know, we're very close now to hanging on for this victory. It's got a Leicester City vibe to it when we won 1-0 against Leicester earlier in the season. It's got that sort of a vibe about it, hasn't it? I'm sure that came after the European game as well, actually. Anyway, Arsenal have 1 possession over on that far side. We're into the final few seconds of the 90. I'm expecting maybe 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's a poor ball, actually, from Steph Catley, giving it straight to Liverpool. And Steph Catley's going to have to try and win this back, and she does win it back. Does really well, Steph, actually, to make up for her mistake. Greg says, away to Norway is no excuse. You can walk it in a day. Well, it depends where you live. If you live in Sweden, you can probably walk it in a day. Not too sure that you can walk it from London in a day. Anyway, it's going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time. So we've got 5 minutes to either hang on or to score a second goal. One of those two things needs to happen. A cross into the box from Liverpool. Header comes in. It's a poor header. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal, so we can take a few more seconds up. Vinci says, I guess you've got to sometimes give credit to the opposition. Yeah, you have. I mean, you know, Liverpool would have known we were coming back from a difficult game on Thursday. It's a quick turnaround. We're always going to suffer a little bit. And that was why we needed to start the game well and get it won early on. We haven't managed to quite do that yet. The Arsenal fans are in big voices to try to cheer the girls home as we come into the last 4 minutes of stoppage time here in St Helens. Daphne Van Domselaar with his goal kick. Is it going to be another clean sheet for her? But she had to do a lot today to Liverpool even had a shot on goal, on target. Anyway, Emily Fox now brings it forward. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. We're going to get a throw anyway, so it doesn't matter too much, I suppose. Arsenal in no hurry to get this taken. Vinci says there's still enough time to get. No, there's still enough time to get another. Yeah, of course there is. There's also time to concede one. That's what worries me. It's all very well saying there's enough time to score another one, but there is. Anyway, lots of moving ways coming on for these last few minutes to try to seal this up. And it's good to see her back fit again, if nothing else. But yeah, maybe she needs a bit more time on the pitch. It's going to be Mariona Caldente to go off. Her penalty miss hopefully won't prove too crucial in this game. And Lotta's telling her not to rush. But Mariona is coming off. Mixed game for her. I thought she actually played pretty well, actually, in the game. But obviously missing a penalty was a big moment. And it would have given us a little bit more leeway in this game. Colin says, I hope DVD clears long rather than out from the back. Yes, she did there. Terry says, playing in Norway ain't no excuse. We played crap and it needs to be called out. Well, no, but I think you have to... You're never going to play well in every single game. And to be honest with you, in this game today, the performance wasn't the main thing. The main thing's a result. And as things stand, we're getting the result. And we're coming away with 3 really, really massive points in this game, in the overall scheme of the way that the league is working out this weekend in particular. And Arsenal one possession here, Kim Little inside the centre circle. We just need to be clever now with the ball, don't we? We don't need to push on for the second goal now. We need to keep the ball because we haven't had the ball very much in the last 5 minutes. And there's only 2 minutes left of stoppage time. We just need to be clever here and keep the ball. And then really Fox over on that far side, battling away, has managed to win a free kick. And this is what we want. We're into the last 2 minutes now of stoppage time. Vinci says, defo, mate, hope it won't. And we've done enough to get on 3 points. Yeah, I mean, I think overall they've given Leslie Russo the player of the match again. She's getting them every week at the moment, isn't she? I think we've done enough just to win the game. I think over the 90 minutes we've been the better team. We've obviously had the most chances, and Liverpool have really threatened a goal. But you know, anything can still happen, I suppose, in these last couple of moments. Anyway, Leslie Russo over on that far side. She was offside, actually. Can't be offside there with that amount of time to go into the last, just over a minute to play. You can't be offside there, giving Liverpool another attack. They're coming forward. And the ball played forward there. But that's going to be over here. It's going to go out. That will do. That will do. Can't get Yana Daniels in. She's a dangerous player, actually. So it's good that that ball was over hit. Terry says, we've played crap at least 13 times this season already. How many more? Well, I mean, out of those 13, how many games have we lost? Not too many. And we're heading to a victory here. And I don't really care how we play in every game. If we play badly and win, we can live with that. That's what we want. If we play well and lose, do we want that? No, of course we don't. We want to win the game. So I'll take a scrappy 1-0. I say this every Friday on the show. I'll take a scrappy 1-0 all day long. And this has been a scrappy 1-0. We've got 30 seconds to play. It may well be 2-0 now because Stina's trying to work a magic up in that final third. That's a good layoff, actually, to Leslie Russo. Tries a shot from distance, but straight at the goalkeeper. And it was worth a go, I suppose, from there. Candy says, to be fair, the girls have been playing good regardless of the results. Some fans can be very unreasonable. Oh, well, Candice, meet Terry. Oh, dear. Anyway, we've played the 5 minutes now, so it's just any amount of time that they're going to add on it extra. There maybe have been 1 or 2 little hold-ups in that 5 minutes. I won't be surprised if we get maybe 1 more minute. So it's almost done. It's almost done. It's getting very, very nervy here, you have to say. But we're very, very close now. A matter of seconds remaining. Liverpool in possession in that side, the centre circle. Ball up this near side, headed away by Lena Hurtig. The ball back in wasn't great, but Kyra Cooney-Cross can't get control of it. Liverpool still in possession. Are they going to get one chance? They haven't had a shot on target all day. They're coming forward now on this near side. But Katie McCabe steps in and boots the ball forward. Now she's going to be able to come forward. Katie McCabe on the counter attack. Are we going to get the second goal? Stina's making a run forward, but Katie McCabe's going to go to the corner flag. No, she's not. She's going to go to the corner flag now. She's going to go to the corner flag and won the throw. Brilliant there from Katie McCabe. She charged the whole length of the pitch there to get the ball away from Arsenal's goal. And in fact, the full-time whistle's gone. We have done it. We have held on. Wow. It was a bit nervy, wasn't it? But who cares? We've got the 3 points. It has finished here. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. Little Cubby says there, I'll take a scrappy win all day long. I want us to win whatever. Exactly, yeah. Miss Pinksock says, up the Arsenal. Josie says, take that. Anna says, a win's a win. Indeed, it is. Gregory says, 3 points. That is all that matters. Anne says 1-0 to the Arsenal. Indeed, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Terry says Arsenal fans need to make judgment with their eyes, not their heart. No, I mean, it wasn't a great performance, but we won. Angie says, see ya for Bayern. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. And you, and we'll see ya on Wednesday. Colin says it's Russo again. It is Russo again. Aggie says yes. Vincey says hooray. Anna, what's the point in watching if you ain't an Arsenal fan? Well, we're all Arsenal fans, aren't we? Cross says, Renee's still unbeaten. Indeed, Renee is still unbeaten. Terry says later to and Ryan says, yes, good 3 points. Sometimes you have to dig deep together. Like you do, yeah, it was always going to be tough today unless we got a few early goals and we didn't. LG says, Russo once again player of the match. And meant she had a great game. She did. Little Cubby says, well said, Candice. Peter says, lucky. Well, we wasn't lucky, was we? How many shots did you have at goal, Peter? I think you'll find the total was 0. if you don't have zero, if you have 0 shots at goal, you're not going to get anything from a game either. Aggie, we've had Liverpool's best chance was when Katie McKay hit her own post. Aggie said, Bayern a whole different story. Yeah, it is a whole different story. We'll have to play better. I'm sure we will. Mark C says, great win and other results go our way for once. Exactly, yeah, and that's important. Duncan says, Everton, thank you. Yeah, we'll thank Everton for beating Man City, but we need to concentrate on our own results. And we did today. Miss Pinksock says, good times as always, chat indeed. Jerry says, well deserved. Yeah, it was a well-deserved victory. Absolutely, it was. I mean, Liverpool didn't offer much, did they? Vinci said there, thank you, mate. Enjoy the commentary. Bless up. And yourself, my friend, thank you for joining us. Been an absolute pleasure. Please come back on Wednesday. LG says, chance to top the Champions League group. Indeed, it is. It's a big chance to top that group on Wednesday. And the form that we're in, the run of results that we've got, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. So the other results, there, Man United won 1-0 at Crystal Palace. Aston Villa beat West Ham 3-1. As Everton did beat Man City 2-1, as we know. Yesterday, 2 draws. Brighton won, Tottenham won, Leicester won, Chelsea won. So it's been a good weekend, hasn't it, for Arsenal women? It wasn't such a good weekend for the men, but it's been a great win for the women. And that is what we like. Good weekend. We're now 1 point behind Manchester City and, 7 behind Chelsea. But 7 points is fine. Mark C says, not a lucky win. Liverpool have only scored 9 goals all season. Yeah, it wasn't a lucky win. It was just a tense win, wasn't it? Joe says, enjoyable stream. Thank you very much, Joe, as always. Thank you for joining us. Egg says, good evening. Soon handball. Who championship? Oh, you got to watch handball as well. Is Stina's sister fit again? Because I know she wasn't fit, was she? But yeah, look, we've got the job done. Okay, it wasn't the most fluid Arsenal performance. It was always going to be a tough ask anyway, coming off Thursday night's game. Not much turnaround time. So I think the girls deserve a lot of credit today for digging in, finding a way to win. And that's the sign of a good team, isn't it? You know, you need to play well and win your games when you play well. But when you don't play well and you struggle a little bit, you have to find a way to win the game. We did that today. I've got absolutely no problem with that. No problem at all. You know, a win's a win. I say a scrappy 1-0 will do. If we win all the rest of our games this season, a scrappy 1-0, we're going to end up winning at least 3 trophies, aren't we? So don't you worry about that. Aggie says, our sister's still in. Oh, that's a shame. Duncan says, all the people crying about Viv leaving are all quiet now. Well, they will be when we go above Man City in the league very shortly. Egg says, and Sweden not in the final. Oh, that's no good, is it? Maybe Sweden should stick to football because they may be better at it, are they? I don't know. They're quite good at football, Sweden, aren't they, the women? But yeah, no, it was a good victory. That's what we have to say. It was a game when we looked at the other results, we knew we had to win. We knew we had to win, and we dug in and got the result. And I give girls a lot of credit for that. Greg said, all I can say, lucky we've been a decent women's team to keep us entertained. Oh, yeah, lucky we've got a decent. No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's been after yesterday's frustrations and disappointment and the general frustration and disappointment with the men's team, it is good that the women are able to pull out results like this when it's needed. It was not only needed for the women's team themselves in the context of the league, it was needed for us as well, wasn't it? As Arsenal fans, it was needed a bit of cheering up. This weekend is what we needed. And they've managed to do it again, even though it was hard work for a while there. But we got the job done. And again, it's Leslie Russo with the goal. Peter says, I will say Arsenal are first time to be on the money ladder. I don't quite say what you mean by that. Duncan says, Alessia needs a rest on the bench for you. Well, no. I mean, I think the thing is, right, yeah, she's played a lot of games, but when a player's in form, scoring goals, you have to keep playing them. You have to keep playing them. You really do. So I would play her. I would play her on Wednesday, absolutely 100%. She's got to play on Wednesday. And I'm sure if she does, she'll cause Bayern lots of problems. LG makes a good point in there. Renee over Arteta, 100%. What a great job Renee's done, by the way. Fantastic job that she's done. That says, okay, yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, she might get a rest. Ag says, no, we need it. Well, I think we do at the minute. She's scoring in every single game, so I would keep playing her. And, yeah, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? But, yeah, I mean, what can you say? Terry says, a win's a win, but we need to start stepping up and be counted in my eyes. We're still important. No, but you look at it. Look at the recent games. Right? We thrashed Aston Villa 4-0. That was a fantastic performance. We thrashed Brighton 5-0 recently. That was a fantastic performance. You know, we've been playing really, really well. We've been scoring lots of goals. Today was always tough. Always going to be tough. And we've dug in and got a result. And I'm actually happy with that. the game was tense, especially the last 10 minutes. It was getting quite tense, wasn't it? Because the last thing we wanted was for Liverpool to score. But, we hung on and we've got the 3 points, and I'll take that. I will take that. Greg says, play the best team possible Wednesday. They've got 2 weeks off after. Exactly, yeah. I mean, you have to look at it, though. They might have 2 weeks off after the game, but how tired are they on Wednesday? How tired is someone going to be on Wednesday? You've got to bear that into your thoughts as well, haven't you? Because although they've got time off after the game, we've got to play the game and win the game. And you win the game by playing your players that are at the peakest level fitness-wise. That's how you win that game, whether they've got a rest afterwards or not. For example, if Leslie Russo they do lots of tests, don't they? If she's like tired on the tests, and even though she's got 2 weeks off, if she's going to be tired going into that game, is she going to be able to produce her best form? This is, you have to bear that in mind, even if she's got 2 weeks off after. I think it's a tough decision, but obviously you want to play your strongest available team, your strongest team that's going to get you a result. Of course you do. But just because they've got 2 weeks off doesn't mean you can play players that are tired, because they risk getting injured or they're not going to perform at their best level. Aggie says, interesting Stina against Magda. Well, that's if she plays. Yeah, you're right. LG says, Wednesday is the last game before the break. Why rest Russo? No, I wouldn't rest her. I mean, I don't know the fitness stats and stuff like that. I would play her because she's in form. You don't leave out your top scorer who's scoring goals there. Not for a game that you have to win. But let's see what happens Wednesday. We'll of course be here for Wednesday, won't we? So please join me for that. The game kicks off at 8 o'clock, so we'll be at 7:45 with all your build-up team news. We'll see if Leslie Russo is rested. I don't think she will be. So join me for that one. And of course, Friday we'll be here for the Arsenal women's show. We're going to be looking back on the season so far. Obviously, looking back on the 2 games as well, this game and of course the Bayern game. And I say a little half-time season report, if you like. So that's going to be good on Friday. So join us for that. And of course, Saturday at 5:30, the men are back in action against Crystal Palace. Some more drop points there, and there could be real pressure on the manager. There was enough pressure on him already, I think. Ag says, we need that first place. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Terry says, how can't they be tired? It's only halfway through the season. Well, it is only halfway through the season, but they've played a lot of football, some of them, and a lot of travelling as well for international games and all this kind of stuff. So, it's a tough job. Greg says our professional players should be able to play 90 minutes in a week. Well, you say that, but I'm not saying they can't play 3 games in a week. They can. Physically, they're able to, but are they going to be at their best in all 3 of those games? No, of course they're not, because they're going to get tired. And they might be professional footballers, they might be professional athletes, right? And these are the elite of the elite, right? But they're still human beings, and there's only so much capabilities that humans have got. And you can play. I mean, you can play 3 games in a week. Of course you can. It's just, are you going to be at your best level in all those 3 games? Maybe not, physically and mentally, because it's tough. And when you've got a big squad of players, you can use your squad if you need to. They look at the data, and that's sometimes what they pick the team on. Does this player need a rest? Yes, so we'll give him a rest in this game. Maybe that's what happened on Thursday night. Obviously, knowing this game was coming up as well, and I think that sometimes that happens. And I don't necessarily think everyone can just keep playing and keep playing. They probably can keep playing, but are they always going to be able to give their best? No, they're not. And I think it's different. It's more the case with female players as well, on a biological sense. I think maybe men's players can probably play more games without it physically having the same effects. I think women are different, and maybe that needs to be taken into account as well. But yeah, let's see what happens Wednesday. I'm sure it's going to be a very similar team that started today. I'll be surprised if there's too many changes. Kim now looks like she might be back, so she might play on Wednesday from the start. Other than that, I'm not really expecting changes, if I'm honest. So we shall see. Duncan says Georgia via Leicester. Yeah, they've had a few battles, haven't they, in the last couple of seasons when we've played Bayern Munich, of course. But yeah, let's go with the strongest team, that not only the strongest team in our mind of who plays the best football, but the strongest team who are at their physical peak to play the best we can. Peter says, what I mean is Arsenal were the first professional. Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're the pioneers of women's football, absolutely. And I'm glad that you appreciate that and give credit for that. Terry says, you work hard They have the best of everything. They need to woman up bloody Southern softies, as they say. Well, no, I mean, they do get everything they need, but they're still humans at the end of the day. The human body is only capable of so much. I mean, to be honest with you, I think that they'll be fine on Wednesday. I think we can play the same team on Wednesday, no problem. But we don't have access to that data, do we? The fitness data, stuff like that. The management team do, the coaching staff do, and they will decide what they're going to do on Wednesday. But hopefully we won't see too many. I think Kim Little might come into the team. I think that might be the only change, if I'm honest. Who for Frida, maybe. He didn't have a great game today, or maybe actually more likely Kyra, actually, if we're honest. But anyway, let's worry about Wednesday on Wednesday. Today, we've got the victory. We're now just 1 point behind Man City, only 7 behind Chelsea. We were hot on their heels, as they say. And today, yes, it wasn't pretty. We had to work hard, but we got the job done. And there's a lot to say for that, isn't there? Because it's not easy. It's not easy to win any game of football, and to do it in the way that we have. Finding a way to win is a good sign for me when you're not playing at your best. Peter says, thanks, have a good evening. And yourself, my friend, please join us again, and good luck to Liverpool for the rest of the season. Not in the men's game, obviously, because we want Liverpool to lose a few games, but in the women's game, good luck for the rest of the season. Terry says, good job. We're not treated like animals. Half the country would have to be put down. Well, you're right, half the country would be put down. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think the professional athletes would, though, would they? Anyway, thanks for joining me today. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the game. It was, not the greatest performance, but a great victory. And of course, it finished. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Look at that. Brilliant. We'll take that all day long, won't we? And it was a good win, a very, very good win. And we do love a 1-0 to the Arsenal, don't we? Duncan says, bye. Yep, see you later, my friend. We will see you hopefully Wednesday night for the Bayern Munich game. 7:45 will be here. You don't want to miss that, because it's going to be rather good, isn't it? It is going to be rather good. So join us for that. Thanks for watching today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Not much of it left, but we've finished the weekend with a victory, and that's what we like to see. It's been a tough weekend, isn't it? Just one goal over the 2 games. LG says Kyra was an unsung hero. She was, yeah. She was an unsung hero today, but if you're going to bring Kim in, it'll probably be her that gets left out, I would imagine. But we'll see. Maybe Kim will be on the bench again. Terry says, great show again, Richard. Thank you. No, thank you, my friend. Thank you to everybody for watching. If you are new here, please like, share, and particularly subscribe, because, why not? It's free, and you're here, aren't you? Why not subscribe? Doesn't hurt, does it? Don't cost you anything, and it does help us out. So thank you for that. I'll see you Wednesday at 7:45, which is going to be a big night at Meadow Park. Andreas is there. We'll be doing a vlog as well, so look out for that on the channel afterwards, because that's going to be good. Definitely. Terry says, Greg, all in the chat. Have a good one and see you soon. Come on, you guys. Indeed, yeah, we will see you on Wednesday. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you're getting everything sorted for Christmas coming up, of course, very, very soon, next couple of weeks. So that's going to be good. So, yeah, we will see you very, very soon. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Come on, you guys. We got the job done, didn't we? We got the job done. We're back in it. The title is still on. The quadruple is still on. Renee forever. The Renaissance continues. We'll see you Wednesday, guys. Take it easy. Ta-ra.